Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast. My name is Todd, and I'm going to be the DM of this little game that we play. Now, please say hello to the players.
My name is Brittany, and I'll be playing Hemlock, the assassin rogue.
Hi, my name is Maci, and I will be playing Inyoka, the dream druid.
Hello, my name is Becca, and I'll be playing Mala, the arcane archer.
Hello, my name is Miranda, and I play Centessa, the Reflections Barbarian.
Today, we're doing something a little different. We are doing a one-shot, but it's not kind of the normal one-shots that we've done. This time, we have the best and most special crew. They are going to all be playing one race, and we're going to have some fun with it. But it is a special crew. I was thinking, I don't know if you've ever heard of Amelia Earhart, but she is one of my favorite fucking people. But I love that she went out and had the balls, well, metaphorically, to explore the whole fucking world like that. Just go across the Atlantic. I mean, I could never see myself doing that, but I think she is fucking badass for doing that. And then the other woman who I will never forget, which is totally fake, but she still works for me, is Celine from Underworld. That movie's so old, but for whatever reason, she's stuck in my head as one of my favorite characters ever to come across in any movies.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
But do y'all have any females that you admired or thought of or stuck out in your brain?
Joan of Arc was the first one that I thought of. I traveled around Europe, and that was like one of the things I really wanted to go see was the Joan of Arc church, where she was burned at the stake and died there. And unfortunately, I didn't get to go there, but I personally think she was really cool. That's just my valid opinion. Another one that I thought of, oh god, what the hell was her name? She was in the Salem witch trials, and she tried to kind of like fight back, and she was trying to stand her ground. And I can't remember the name off the top of her head right now for whatever reason, but she, if I recall, she did die at the end of it. But she was trying to be like, I am not a witch, and even if I was, you'd all be dead. But
Damn.
Yeah, those were ones that kind of stick out in my mind at this time.
Yeah, no shit.
Jane Goodall, the lady who works with apes. I really do admire her for her compassion, dedication to such an amazing species, especially one that I am actually terrified of. I'm absolutely terrified of monkeys, apes. Gorillas do get sort of like a pass for me, but like still, just know what they're capable of. I don't want no smoke. So to have someone who's dedicated to her entire life to that species, like, freaking amazing. But if I did have to actually pick like an actual person still, because me and Darren were talking about Full Metal and how like all of the female characters in Full Metal Alchemist, like there isn't a single one that I'm just like, ugh. Like I love absolutely all of them. And then I remembered that Full Metal Alchemist was written by a woman, Hiromu Arakawa. She wrote Full Metal Alchemist, and like she's written other manga. Silver Spoon is another one that I really like, but she pretty much just like dropped a certified banger and then just left. Like she just coasted off those residuals of Full Metal, like practically one of the most perfect manga / anime. You guys could fight me on that if you want to. It's darn near flawless, and then she just up and like practically retired, went like, I think she lives on a farm now with her family. She does still do stuff, but she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to at all. She wrote a certified hood classic and then just peaced out. I admire that so much. She's living my dream.
I didn't know who wrote that, so that's actually pretty badass.
Yeah, no, she ooh, pardon me. She's fantastic. She does really good stuff. But fictional, I got a list. I got a huge list. We'll be here all day. So
Give me a
Somebody
top
else can.
3.
Accurate. That's why I was staying away from fictional.
Okay, top 3. Ooh, that's a hard one.
You said you had a
Okay.
huge list. What the
I
hell?
do have a huge list, but
Yeah.
okay. No,
Okay,
I
okay.
love General Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist is freaking amazing. She's a terrifying woman, absolutely horrific, an absolute monster. In combat, she is no nonsense. Like she's less of a general and more of a mob boss. Like she's absolutely amazing. Erza from Fairy Tale before they neutered her. But I won't get into that. And then Chili from Bluey. She's just a fantastic mom. Like, my god.
I don't know where to start with the who?
You never heard of Bluey? Or you never heard of any of these people?
Bluey, I've never heard of it.
Really? It's a children's show. But it's really cute. It's about these blue healers. And it's just about Bluey, who's this little blue healer dog, and her family. And her mom's name is Chili, and Chili is just such a fantastic mom. Like I don't know a single person who's just like, oh no, I really hate Chili. I'll post a picture in chat. It's really cute. Even adults like it who don't even have kids like me. It's just really sweet. But no, Bluey's really big. It's Australian, but it just started to recently come to America. So that's probably why you haven't heard of it that much.
So let me get this straight. This kids show from a different country recently came to America, and it's one of your favorites?
It's, I wouldn't say one of my favorites. It's just real cute. If I want some like just a quick shot of serotonin, I'll watch a Bluey episode.
Serotonin.
Who the fuck is
Okay, fair enough.
serotonin? Yeah.
I put on the cooking channel.
I don't know a ton about her, but I've been told a lot of good things about her ever since I was a kid because my family talked very highly about her. It's Marilyn Monroe.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah, but yeah, my family, my grandma on my mom's side, she had an entire room of just Marilyn Monroe. And she'd always tell me a ton of things about her since I was a kid, and I kind of respected my grandma from my mom's side. I respected my grandma. So, from that respect to Marilyn Monroe, I kind of respected her as well. Kind of silly reason.
I will say a lot of people respect her. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
I would assume that she would definitely have an OnlyFans if she was alive today.
No.
Probably.
What do you mean no? You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Alright. I'm gonna give you one sentence. Happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
Mr. President.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Wasn't she the one with the dress over the air vent?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that.
Phew. Yeah, no, iconic.
Her death was really sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how she died.
I believe she was killed.
Really?
I could be wrong.
I gotta
It's
look
been
this
a
up.
while since I've...
There we go.
Oh, wait, no. Apparently an overdose.
Ah, that makes sense.
But I don't know, someone told me that she was killed. I remember that. Someone telling me that. But
Jesus, it was 36?
yeah,
She
she
died
died at a
young.
really young age.
Yeah,
That's why it's really one of the reasons why it's really messed up, because she was very successful and a lot of people loved her, and she just died way too young.
Yeah, yep, it was unfortunately an overdose. I believe Tina Turner went the same way. Which is sad. Oh no, I'm sad.
Oh no.
Oh,
Where's the
dude,
serotonin?
It's alright.
She has an
Becca.
Instagram.
just bring back Louie.
I know, right? Bluey, yeah, totally. What,
I hate people No.
Wait, hold on, rewind. You don't like us?
You said
Don't
it, not
answer.
me.
I'll do it.
No. The only character that really came to mind, which has no value of anything, but Toru from Fruit Baskets. I just love her. She's so friendly and so sweet.
Interesting. So somebody who hates everybody loves somebody who's sweet to everybody.
You could like sweet characters. I mean, like it's a running joke with my Darren and Darren's family that I hate women. It's a running joke. It's not true, obviously, but
Probably just gonna cut that
because
out.
a lot of women characters like they just don't appeal that much to me because it's not like I'm like super into like the strong female character, even though I know some people roll their eyes. Like, well, you just named two. Armstrong and Erza are just like they're like these super like sexy badass warrior women, but like there are others that I like, but I guess it's just because I never really liked for lack of a better word, anybody like the 80s and 90s, the girl archetype, because there was always like two guys and one girl, and you're like the two guys could like be up front and do stuff, but then the girl was always just like, you're the white mage, or you're essentially like just not very combative.
You're the healer. You're the support. You're the
healer.
go stand over here.
Exactly.
The Mary Sue Jane Does.
So when I was introduced to like actual anime, and I could see like girls like actually like getting in there and like throwing bows like just as good as the guys, like that's why I generally like gravitate towards those sorts of people, and why I tend to not necessarily hate them, but if you were to give me a lineup, very, very, very few times is the female, even the female, like even if it's a female lead, generally they are not my favorite. It's generally male because they're just written a lot better. More. Yeah, they're just either written better or like they're just cooler. It's.
Okay. I'm sorry. Did you forget about Xena, the warrior princess?
Yes. Oh my god, I did. Oh my god. I love her so much. I've everything and Gabrielle and Calypso and
I will give you this. I have actually never consumed any Xena Warrior Princess media, so I can't say either way or another.
Let me give you a few things to. I'm going to use the word respect about her. So throughout her show, people attempted to sexualize her, but from her perspective and the way she did things in her adventures, she actually never tried to use sex to get her way. And Ares, the god of war, often tried to marry her, and she always told him no. And she had a sidekick. Her name was Gabriella, but she was also badass in her own little rights. But it was somebody that Xena took under her wing and protected her and taught her how to fight. And then they did crossovers with the Hercules show at the time, which was so poorly done. Oh my god, dear. I hated it.
Oh dear.
It was so bad. I love Hercules-ish, and I love the Kevin Sorbo, the actor, but it was so bad. Like, respect to him for effort, but Jesus Christ. But anyways, so Xena was a badass because all these shows were, like the Three Witches. What was that show?
Charmed?
Yes, Charmed.
Oh,
they were sexual as fuck. Oh.
It's a good show. You should watch it. I think with Charmed, though, you can't say that they used sex to get their own way. For the 90s show, it was very progressive because they were allowed to be like open about it. Whereas like other shows, women have to be more like celibate or like prudent about it. Whereas the girls from Charm were openly allowed to just talk about it and it not be like
they can be sexy.
Yeah, like they can, because saying that a strong female character can't be sexy and strong is really crazy. The thing is what Brittany was saying is you can take and put points of media where there are good writings of women. I mean, like definitely. Sailor Moon, Charmed, Xena, but you can also pick media where there's so much more of where women are written terribly.
Exactly. Terribly, poorly. Like, you just sit over there.
Sex
Yeah,
in the
just
City.
Be support. And, like, it's one thing, like, because it's one thing if, like, you know, being kind, caring, like, you know, like, just super, like, demure, not really, like, you know, combative. If that's, like, the person's character, that's fine. But oftentimes, it's just kind of like, girl voice. You know, I'm here too. And I'm just like, get in there. What are you doing?
Examples can be like when you think of shonen and you think of like Sakura from Naruto. There's an ongoing joke that she's useless, but she's really not. She's written badly.
Yeah,
a lot of the female characters, Kishimoto has openly said that he can't write women.
That's fair.
I agree.
All of his female characters in that show kind of result into one trope, the same way Tsunade resorted into that trope. But if you look at like One Piece, One Piece writes their female characters really well, like Nami and Boa and and
Boa,
things like that.
Robin. Big Mom is amazing.
Yeah, so you can't like, but there's a lot of stuff where. But even like Fairy Tail, the main character is God, I can't remember the name. The blonde.
Lucy?
She's the main character, yeah.
I don't like her at all.
But she's the main character of the show. But everybody thinks it's not Natsu.
Natsu,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just like, why does chick keep showing up? You're lame. Get out of here.
It's because she's the main character because she's the one technically writing the story. She's retelling the tale, right?
I dropped off a Fairy Tail, I think, like after a couple of arcs because I was just like, something isn't really capturing my attention anymore, and then I just kind of left. I think I started neutering ears. I was just like, okay, all right.
Even with Lucy, when they even tried to like amping her up and making her stronger, she was very much like, I can do this fight. Oh no, I'm being overtaken. Natsu, come help.
Exactly. I'm just like, pull up your bootstraps and you get in there.
It's like you literally have celestial gods supporting you, and you can't beat this person.
Exactly. I like Bleach's women characters too.
That's what I was like. Bleach is another good example of.
Even Orihime, who you would think that I hate, actually gets a pass out of me. But like I said, that's the point of her character. She's a pacifist. But she's crazy, but she's like super sweet and kind of a ditz, and I love her to death. So it's not that I hate women characters. It's just that I'm picky. I'm really, really picky. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. Brittany's really picky when it comes to her female characters.
No, I agree with that, because I do not like the damsel in distress.
Of my head. I couldn't name them off the top of my head, but when I do see them, I'm like, I like the cut of her jib. I like this one.
It's fair. Alright, so you ready to see some strong characters? Gorgons, a race over 6,000 years old, a race that is known as evil, grotesque, serpent-like, and known to hate men. This reputation is only mostly true. Gorgons were the children of Ceto and the Titan Gorgon. They were tasked with the protection of prophets and prophecies. After the Titanomancy War, Gorgons were hunted, chased, and cast out as monstrous creatures. They remained in the shadows and out of the spotlight for centuries, made famous by a Gorgon named Medusa about 250 years ago. The Gorgon Medusa was cursed by Athena, chased away, and then hunted down and beheaded by Perseus. Perseus was gifted many items by Athena in order to kill the Gorgon. However, Medusa had lived many years amongst other Gorgons and became a sister to Steno and Euryale. When Medusa was beheaded by an invisible Greek, her sisters were very angry. Steno, maybe one of the first hot-headed redheads, attempted to hunt down and take revenge on Perseus. Her other sister, Euryale, shrieked so horrifyingly that any man within 3 kilometers had bleeding ears. Unfortunately, due to the helm of invisibility, mirrored shield, golden-winged sandals, and sword of Hephaestus, Steno was unsuccessful. The 2 remaining sisters lived many years in fear of an invisible Greek. They retreated to their cave that would eventually become a copper mine, and they stayed there in fear. Now, however, 250 years later, The sister Euryale is long gone. Steno stayed in the coastal valley of Kisthene along the Aegean Sea in northwest Mysia. Here she made a large settlement. It is true that Gorgons are all females, and they tend to despise men, but men are also stupid enough to find themselves captured, lost, or seduced. The population of Gorgons is mostly peaceful, but since they are creatures of legends, then they are hunted, so even the youngest Gorgon must be taught to fight. Unfortunately, their constant fear is realized. An up-and-coming hero, Mihelius, a demigod son of Themis, sought to prove himself by launching a full attack on the unsuspecting village of Gorgons. He is able to see through visions around him, even while blinded. Using this, he commanded siege weapons, chariots, and cavalry to sweep the village. They killed many innocent lives and many children in their quest for fame. Many humans died, as their infantry was a blindfolded blunder, with Mihelius calling out exact directions. Even guesses with lances, catapults, and wild sword swings eventually won out. This was not the case for all Gorgons, though. A small dispatch was sent out. Violetta, the daughter of Steno and leader of the village, sent a small group of Gorgons south, Gorgons who were used to hunting and good at it. Their task was to get to a small town and find the Temple of Athena. Morgakos, a coastal town south of Kisthene by a few weeks, houses the Temple of Athena. The temple was rumored to have magical effects surrounding it recently. Violetta believes this temple is where Perseus gave back the gifts, and some of their effects, magics, or the gifts themselves still remain. This small group of Gorgons is tasked with getting these gifts, returning to the village, saving as many of their kin as they can, and then seeking out their sister clan of Euryale by any means necessary. And that is where we join our party. A group of Gorgons moving south, through farmlands, through hills, grassy areas, maybe even a little bit of sand to avoid population along the coastline, heading south for 3 weeks. And as these Gorgons crest over a hill, who would like to see or describe who we see first?
I can go first. My Gorgon's name is Hemlock. She is a bronze-skinned, very, very lithe, but also very curvy. She has a dark cloak that covers the majority of her body, but the rest of it is just sort of like a very loose-fitting, almost kind of toga. And then her hair is actually gold, because her hair are eyelash vipers. And eyelash vipers are usually gold, and she's also decked out in like gold and snake jewelry, and all sorts of things. Even her eyes are gold. So
this is what happens when we put an animal person in the charge of making a animal character. That's actually really awesome. I don't even know what that snake is. I had to Google it when you first told me about it. It's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, eyelash vipers are amazing.
Okay, so I've got... I don't have a snake type. I'm sorry to disappoint, but my character stands about 5'7" She's got these like green snakes that are swooped over to one side of her head, with a couple stragglers that go onto the other side, but they're all kind of like kept neatly together with a golden circlet headband. She's wearing minimal, I'm going to use quotations here, armor, because she's not actually wearing effective armor. But picture it kind of like an Amazonian Spartan sort of style, Xena warrior princess, if you would, in terms for like leather looking combinations of like cloths of red dye with cloths of white dye, and she's got like this kind of like a light green olive skin texture with a little bit of scaling happening on the her forearms. But yeah, sharp features I would describe otherwise. She's got like sharp jawline and sharp eyes, and
that's cool. Becca, Maci, when do y'all want to go?
I guess I'll go next. So Anyoka she has pale gray skin. she has very sharp features, like facial features. She is wearing like a kind of like a light faded kind of green toga with a moss shawl, and her snakes are a bush viper that is red and black, that is kind of tied up in a ponytail, with one of the snakes being the hair tie.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
It's really cute.
I will admit it's going to make you look really bad, Miranda, if everybody has a snake type except for you.
I know. Hold
Gonna
on,
make
give
me
me a
laugh.
second.
No, your time is done. It's over. Becca,
Ouch.
what are we dealing with you?
Mala is average height. She's very pale, like white skin, but she's got like darker gray scales on her skin slightly. She's wearing like normal leather armor, and she's she's got snake heads. Yeah. No. God, I'm so bad at this stuff. She has. I don't have a snake type either.
You saved her.
Yeah, so I have. Her snakes are all white, like the same gray color as the scales that brandish her like shoulders and face, and they all have like little gold rings on them. Like she decorated them. She gave them little rings.
Yeah.
I love
That's it.
That's adorable.
I mean, so I would assume that there's like a mind-muscle connection with the snakes that are on your head, but I mean, they could be your friends. Why not? Did anybody take the time to name all the snakes in their head?
Lord, no.
No, but I did give them a personality.
I like this. So, you guys have been, I'm going to use the word quickly traveling, or marching at a fast pace, because you have a mission, you have a reason. You live in a town, in like a clan type village, but you still have to use the land itself. Like, you guys don't have technology of any kind. You don't really have a system of government. You have one person who's in charge. She's a bit like an elder of the village, and then that's about it. So you all have the wherewithal to survive and use the land to your advantage, forage, hunt, do whatever you have to do. I believe we have a couple of archers. And I think we have somebody who can sneak attack a deer, so I don't know, I think you're pretty good. So as you guys are traveling south, is there anything in particular you want to know, do, find out, or anything before you actually get to the village that you're headed towards?
Actually, so kind of like scouting the area, would I be able to send my owl out to kind of scout the area, see if there's anything dangerous or anything that could help us?
Yeah, I mean, in the area itself, there isn't really anything. This is a pretty simple human area. I mean, you guys hid, and, you know, sometimes people would wander into your area, or the village, or just the hunting grounds that you guys claimed. But, I mean, otherwise, there's not really anything. If you have animal handling or charm monster, you can maybe get a bear or a mule. They have a good kick. But oh, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna ask: do we know if this is an active village? We know that we're heading towards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know that it's a village and there's a temple of Athena there, so you could assume that there's people there, but it's possible everybody abandoned the temple of Athena.
Yeah, I guess that's one thing I want to look out for is like any sort of human evidence. So like any strands of clothes that might have gotten caught on branches of anything, or just tracks in general that could be fresh or not fresh.
because of the world these poor people live in, only professional hunters are out and about, so you would rarely see them. However, if you would like to give me a perception check, then I will let you know if you see anything. You know, or you can use survival, or if you want to slow down every now and then, stop and do an investigation check.
Survival or perception? Which one is the better one? Ha! Perception. I'll go with perception.
Alrighty then.
20! Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Alright. So there are a few different villages, but they're more inland on the way there. What you would mostly see is hunting grounds and people going to the shore to fish or hunt for crabs. I use the word hunt loosely there, but gather things off the shore themselves. Most people don't really go towards the shoreline for any other reason other than fishing or crab hunting. But if you wanted to, I don't know, catch somebody off guard or something like that, you could easily do that if you wanted to.
Ooh. So I'm going to turn to the party and I'm going to ask them, what sort of plan of action do you guys want to follow?
Well, we are supposed to be stealing stuff. As far as I'm concerned, eyes on the prize.
Yes, but do we just want to barge in, or do we want to sneak in, capture, element of surprise?
Oh, darling Centessa, you know that anything that's straightforward I try to avoid.
Oh, but it's so much fun trying to kick down doors.
Not my bag.
Oh, come on, you are never fun anymore.
What do you mean anymore? I'm plenty fun. I do fun
Okay,
things.
name one thing. One thing that we've done that was fun.
Hold on, I can do it. We had that drinking game one time. That was fun.
That was rather fun, I do admit that.
Haha, see, I can be fun.
Okay. So, what do we want to do?
Sneak.
Okay.
Be stealthy.
Okay. Easy. We all just creep into the shadows like we always do.
Don't play that game with me.
I'm just saying.
I'm already gonna start, like, sneaking into the bushes.
Yeah, Centessa's just gonna kind of like throw up her hands, like, here we go again, and then just kind of like crouch down a little bit low to just start sneaking.
So are y'all planning on
Let's do it.
capturing
It's
somebody?
worth a shot.
Alright. So with that perception check, you know that the tracks are fresh and they come back semi-frequently. You can tell by the layers of the footprint that, you know, oh, well, this is from a few hours ago. This is from a couple of days ago, you know, stuff like that. So you could kind of guesstimate that you would have to wait maybe 2.5 hours, and then eventually somebody will be coming back. So, if that is your plan, as you guys are kind of, I'm going to use the word I'm going to use kind of like the environment here and say in the tree line of the coastline. So if y'all want to roll stealth checks to hide and surprise this unsuspecting person.
Yeah, first rolls of the...
Yeah.
Oops, wait, hold on. I forgot to add a plus. There we go. Alright, okay.
What did everybody get?
18.
Ooh.
14.
13.
12.
Okay, so this normal-ass human comes wandering through the forest, kind of whistling to himself, whistling a little tune. And then eventually he comes through with like a pole on his back, and he's got like a large wad of string tied to his waist. He's wearing like a simple little piece of leather over himself. It looks like animal fur. It's not really an outfit, it's just kind of loosely there. But he has a basket, 3 of them that are kind of tied to each other using another bit of string that's just kind of dragging behind him. And he's just kind of going along. Seems like he's in a pretty good mood. And as he starts walking onto the sand of this coastal area, what was the plan here? Oh dear.
What?
I look over at. Okay, how close are we to each other right now? Are we within? I'm gonna be able to whisper into your ear, sort of close.
I was thinking we would stay close together. I can't imagine we would have.
Okay, I'm going to creep up to Hemlock and I'm gonna be like,
You want to see something fun?
All right, fine. What is it?
And I'm gonna stick out my leg for him to trip over.
That's just mean, bro. So he's in his own little world. Doesn't think anybody's out here. So yeah, he trips over your leg, drops the pole, drops the baskets that he was dragging. Maybe his arm gets caught up in the string a little bit, and so he's on the ground, kind of struggling a little bit, and he's looking behind him, and he looks directly at you and just screams.
And I would like to try to jump and grapple him down and cover his mouth.
He's a fisherman, so I'm not going to make you roll. Alright, so you jump on him, you cover his mouth. What's up?
All right, Sintessa. You have him. Now what?
I'll go
But we were
grab
trying
his
to
stuff.
sneak.
Pardon, Anyoka?
I thought we were trying to sneak. What happened to that?
That's what I thought as well. Sintessa.
What? Do you know exactly where we're going?
South.
That's it. Just south. Off into the ether. Into the abyss.
We just hit it eventually. Fine.
Exactly. We have somebody here who might have information. And also some yummy treats.
Start rooting through that basket that he has.
They're empty. You can probably guess that's where the fish would go once he catches them. Or crab,
Damn it.
whatever he's into.
Damn it. I just rip the basket in half and throw it on the floor.
Yeah, he
Nothing.
sees this, like, show of anger, and he starts screaming and squirming under your weight, Sintessa.
Yeah,
He
I'm
is
just like
definitely
all my weight
afraid.
is on him.
Yeah, no, he's probably peed a little. Like, there's a strange smell in the air now.
Oh no. Poor
Oh,
little
now you
guy.
feel bad?
No, I feel bad. Sintessa doesn't.
That's
Don't feel
fair.
bad for that.
Okay, so you have captured your I don't know, your targeted fisherman. What would you like?
Somebody else do the question thingy. I'm just holding him down.
All right. Stop screaming. Okay.
He looks at you for half a second, and then looks you in the eyes as you say that, with your snakes on your head, and he starts screaming again.
No, stop. I promise. They're perfect. They're perfectly tame. And I reach up and I stroke one under its chin. Like, they're perfectly tame as long as you answer all of our questions.
He's
So-
backing up so hard he's starting to dig himself into the sand.
Stop it. Stop it.
You
I reach down and I just grab his face and I look him dead in the eye. Like, stop. Cut it out.
Have you ever
And then I'm
seen-
just kind of
Have you ever seen the effects of these parents who tell their kids, stop crying or I'm going to give you a reason to cry? Do you know how much that works? This is kind of the same thing. He's like,
if I just petrify him, but he won't be able to answer the questions if we do.
Or, if he keeps trying to cry and scream, I could hit him with a stick a few times.
That wasn't exactly where I thought this was going, but I mean, it's better than what we've got now.
See? Problem solved.
Okay, so there you go. See, that's the ultimatum. All you have to do is just answer our questions, or you get beaten with a stick.
She just holds up the stick with a small grin.
See, this could be way worse. It could be my rapier.
He
So,
looks a little confused and afraid.
oh, we're just the Four Stooges. Trust me. I'm already getting those vibes. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so when Centessa removes her hand from your mouth, you won't scream. You'll answer our questions. And if you answer our questions, we might let you go. Might. It's a possibility.
He has no response. He just stares at you like you've already petrified him. And there's a little different smell in the air.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Let's make this quick. Centessa, remove your hand.
Fine.
And I remove my hand, but I do get up and I pick him up like a rag doll and stand him up.
You just see his chest is like heaving rapidly, and he's like,
Okay. All right. Don't have a heart attack. We need you alive for right now.
Are you
Alright.
gonna kill me?
Maybe.
I have
Just-
kids. I have kids, and I have a wife, and she loves me most of the time. Please don't kill me.
Oh, sweetheart. It'll be something. Okay. Let's start with these questions now. Where are we?
You're next to the town of Layford.
Layford.
Yeah, Layford. We're just a small little fishing village. We don't mean no harm. We ain't got no money. Please just let me go. Please, my kids, they'll miss me.
Shut up about your kids. I don't care about your kids. I don't care about your wife. We're just trying to get to the temple of Athena. Someone help me. What's the town? What's the village? What's it called?
Trying to get to Athena's temple.
Morgicos.
That's really close. There, it's south. You got a few more days, and then you'll be there.
What direction?
Please don't kill me.
Quiet.
South.
What direction?
South, down.
See, I told you, Centessa, we were going south. We would have hit it anyway.
Okay, but I just wanted to know a little bit more details. Like, is there anything we need to keep our eyes open for?
Answer her.
They only, oh God, they only have 2 guards. I mean, gods. Because we have a bunch.
Okay, what is guards? That's a really good. No, that's a good. What's your name?
Carlos.
Merlos. Lovely name.
Thanks.
That's a good idea. Is it a big village? Is it heavily armed? Is it something that, like, you know?
I don't really get down there much. They only have like a few guards down there, but the sheriff, I've heard, is really nice.
Okay. Look at me for 2 seconds, okay?
Oh my God!
Breaths. Deep breaths. In,
Don't do nothing stupid.
out. I have a heart attack pretty soon.
Yeah, okay, all right. Let's finish this up. Is there anything else that we need to know?
I don't know.
Nothing at all. Nothing important.
You got any food?
I checked. No, he doesn't.
Oh.
I mean, we could just eat him.
Ah!
Oh, ew, look at him.
I haven't showered in 4 days.
Good Lord,
This
why?
rate, I think he'll die of a heart attack before we.
And I have poop on me.
He does. He is covered in poo.
He...
All right, fine. You answered our questions. Let him go.
Oh, thank you.
Tell your wife and kids I say hi.
Oh my god!
See, now that was fun.
So do you actually let him go?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just takes off running back through the
Ugh.
forest.
Do you think his family and friends will believe him?
Probably not.
You have a very interesting perspective on the idea of fun.
It really does. It's seldom fun. It's generally not fun. I could be fun. Let's go.
Fun.
And she's gonna use quotations.
Nah.
All right. So, is there anybody else you want to torment before you get to the town?
Maybe a
What the-
squirrel here and there.
Okay. You torment the squirrels in the area.
Mala, you were quiet during that exchange. Are you all right, dear?
Molly's face looks at you very disapproving because you know Molly does not talk.
Well, you could. Okay,
It's
fine.
like a disappointed mom stare.
It's just I'm just checking in. I'm not. You don't have to say anything to let me know if you're okay.
So, fourth wall here. Why doesn't she talk?
Molly doesn't have a tongue.
So,
It was removed.
Hemlock looks at the tongueless Gorgon and says, "You've been quiet."
Okay, well, you can interact. Don't sit here and make me come at it. Why is everyone treating me like I'm the bad guy today? I'm just trying to get this done. Fine. I start just skulking off.
This is fun.
Mala will put her hand over and like mimic like she's laughing and will follow behind.
All right, I guess we're heading south now.
Alright, so eventually you guys are traveling south, going along the coast, and you do come to a town that uses cobblestone. It starts probably about 100 yards north, east, south, and southwest of the town itself. And it looks like they tried to use cobblestone throughout the town, and it's mostly using the same stone as one of the buildings that you can see in the center of town. We're gonna say that her owl, because she did say that she wanted to scout with it, so I'm gonna just improvise with your owl here in Yoko. So her owl does go out, and it is a decently large town. It's not too big, but it does have a good chunk of people in it. There's not a lot of combatants. There is a good bit of buildings in there. Most of them look like most of them look like homes. Other than that, it's not too much to it. In the very center of the town, there's a small fountain with a nicer building, and then a big stone building that looks like the same stone that's used as the cobblestone outside. But the owl using her eyes, which I'm hoping you can do, because otherwise this would be awkward. The owl can see that there's the normal things in a town itself. There's like a tavern, blacksmith, alchemist, jeweler, enchanter, general kind of store. There's the temple. Other than that, it's just houses. But as you approach from the north, do you want to keep approaching from the north, or do you want to kind of like go east and flank it, or maybe two different directions? How do you want to approach this?
So, to clarify, do we even have to go through the town to continue our journey, or just flanking it around the town to keep going south is A-okay?
So looking at the big stone building in the center of town, it looks like it actually does have some symbols of Athena on it. So it's possible this is the town you're looking for.
So, we can't exactly just waltz right into town looking like, this.
And she's gonna gesture to all of her little snake friends.
Well,
Without drawing any attention.
yes, no, we'll definitely draw attention. And I'll flip on my hood.
Aren't you bronze?
Either that, or they will be stupid
I'm wearing
enough
a
to
cloak.
think that we are exotic animal handlers.
What if we were putting on a show? I like
that's
shows.
That's a horrible idea. And when I mean a horrible idea, I mean that is a very, very bad idea.
Oh, again.
Humans
ruining
are
the
dumb, but they're
fun.
not that stupid.
I love it.
Humans are dumb, but they're not that stupid. Did no one bring a hood and a cloak? Did no one? Is that just me?
I have a shroud that that should work, honestly. She starts to take off the shroud over her shoulders.
Yes, no.
In everybody's defense, they did leave during an attack.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Cloak. Like I said, I'm a rogue. I'm always cloaked up. Like, yeah.
It's fair. Rogues have
Shit.
daggers and cloaks.
Exactly. What am I supposed to amateur? What is amateur hour over here? Yeah, no. Because I just put up my hood. I'm like, what if? I'm not giving up my cloak for you people.
Do we have to go through town?
If we want to get to the temple. Wait, no, you can't talk. Fuck.
That was Becca.
Yeah.
I don't know. Translate that into roleplay.
Mala will move her hands very quickly. And, can't tell me. Are you telling me sign language isn't a thing?
What's wrong? Little Timmy down in the well?
Don't see, and you were looking at me like I was insensitive.
I love it.
Look, yes, Mala. You seem concerned about possibly having to go in.
So the reason
Yes.
I was wording it that way is because if you wanted to, I don't know, can I do a perception check to see if, there's tunnels underground or do something like that? But, being like, so, is there other ways to do it? I'm not going to tell you that. Come on.
Yeah, I'll make a perception check.
Nice.
It's not great, but I'll do it.
What do you want to percept?
How busy the town looks.
Ooh.
9.
9. You know what? Your question was how busy is the town, not how busy does people look or anything like that. So that's pretty easy to tell. The town doesn't look that busy. It looks like they built it up and maybe made too many buildings for how many people were actually here. You would see one person maybe every 15, 20 seconds, but if you waited a little bit, it wouldn't be anybody for a couple of minutes. You do see gaps in timing to where you could, if you wanted to, sneak through. Or cause a ruckus.
Ooh. Is there a cart with some hay in it? It's being pulled by a horse.
I don't know, make a perception check.
Hell yeah. Hold on, let me start perception. Alright, we'll see how this goes. How come it didn't? 10. That's 10.
You do not see one on the north side of this town.
Because I feel like we can sneak in.
Yeah, there's no
undetected.
walls or anything. It's just
Oh, there's no walls?
no. So there's water, and then there's trees surrounding this town, and then the town itself doesn't start for about 150 or so yards out from the water itself, and then that's when these cobblestone roads start and the houses or cottages actually start.
Let's see. Well, how I would do it is I would sneak through the underbrush, hit the trees, try to avoid the water because that'll give it open line of sight. Then after that, we hit the rooftop, stay low, and then just leap our way, hopscotch across to the temple. That's how.
Somebody's been playing Assassin's Creed.
One of my favorite franchises. But that's just me. That's just me putting in my my 2 gold coins. What say the rest of you? Damn it! I look at Mala. What What do the rest of you guys think?
Well, I will say it is better than nothing.
My vote is still on the performance, but I guess nobody wants to have fun. Just throwing that
Humans are not that dumb. They are
you
stupid
don't know.
creatures.
Don't knock it off until you try it.
They're stupid creatures, but
And
they're
if
not that
it
dumb.
fails, then you punch a few skulls in.
Okay,
Easy.
all right. Let's put this to a vote. Who wants to be snake charmers? Raise your hand.
And Yoko
Sintessa will raise her hand.
slowly raises her hand.
You look at Inyoku with a, are you serious? Okay, fine. And who would like to be more stealthy and sneak across? And I raise my hand.
Mala will also raise her hand.
Damn it. We need a tiebreaker.
What if we flip a gold coin?
I can't believe I'm fine.
I-
We'll flip a gold coin. What?
Might have an idea
Yes.
that might help both of us.
All right.
So we could do the stealth thing, but just in case, if something does happen and we get caught, we could cause a little bit of ruckus.
Okay, but then what will causing a ruckus prove? The point is to get the stuff. Get out. Undetected.
If someone thought that a villager or some other passerby had thrown a rock at another passerby, they would cause a fight that could distract guards.
Okay. Huh.
Humans are stupid.
They are.
Thank you.
But they're not that dumb.
Oh, you
They
never
are
know.
Speaking
Alright.
as a human, I would like to say that that's offensive.
All right. All right. All right. Fine. We will do my plan first, and if it does begin to fail, then fine. We'll
have
do
a deal.
We have a deal. We have an accord.
Fine.
All right. Again, like I said, stick to the brush, hit the trees. We're not going to go across the water. It's far too open. We'll go around, and then we're going to hit those rooftops. So, everyone on my mark. And then
So
I start.
I don't want to Debbie Downer here, but
Aw.
is everybody even able to do this?
I'm sure if we had a stealth montage, that would help.
Do.
Okay.
Some, like, unknown god bardic inspiration.
I don't know.
So the Mission Impossible theme plays in your head because I can't afford that license. As you all sneak through the brush, around the trees, and to this flat building on the north side of town, so that from there you can start climbing on the rooftops. So, let's start at step 1. Stealth checks, please. As you all approach this town that is lively.
You know how hard I'm gonna laugh at getting that one.
Well, semi-lively. Don't worry, believe in yourself and... yeah, whatever.
I believe in the heart of the cards or
Yeah.
whatever.
Believe
You
in
got
the dice.
this. I feel like Mala's always going to pass because she doesn't talk.
Uh-oh.
So this is fun. So what did everybody get?
22.
13.
A 22, a 13, uh-huh.
4?
4. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's additional, like, basically the same thing as a natural 20, right?
Yeah. And the mute?
16.
Alrighty. That's not too bad. So, averaged out, I'll let you know it's actually still a 13, so you're still above the average person's perception, or average passive perception. I'll actually tell you right now. So that you know what you're looking for or going into, their passive perception. Are you ready? 12.
Oh, we skated by that one. Okay.
Yay!
So you see this guy kind of wandering outside of the town area a little bit. There's a road of this cobblestone that goes out and then out northeast through the town, and then heads right to go off into some farmlands. And you see him kind of go out to this corner, stretches a little bit. He's got the spear over his shoulder. He looks around, and you think he looks directly at you. But he starts picking his nose before he turns around and starts walking again. Like, he was so close, but didn't see ya.
So far.
So close to getting what he was digging for, or
You will never know. If you see him later, you can ask. But he does not... He looks disgruntled, so if you did an insight check, you'd probably be able to tell. But from here, it's hard to say. We can go and do it if you want.
No.
So, at this moment, you are on task, on target. Let's do some on the roof moves. So, there are some boxes stacked outside of these homes, like little spare parts, pieces of wood, firewood, stuff like that. So, with these decor, sitting outside, or trash, tell me how you want to get on the roof, and then from there we'll decide what kind of role you want to do. Let's start with Hemlock, because I believe this was your idea.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to see like, the little, essentially the pathway up onto the roof, and I will just hop along those boxes up.
Hop
onto the
along
roof.
the boxes up. That sounds like an acrobatics check.
Indeed.
So if you would please roll acrobatics.
Curious. My rolls are just gonna be garbage all day. Oh, okay, excellent. 17.
That is a good roll. Who wants
I
to
didn't-
hop up there next?
I will.
Okay.
I'll follow the same lead.
Hop, hop, hop. Acrobatics, please.
Let's see if I can do this. Oh, it would be great if this stopped scrolling down on me. There we go, +5. 24.
Oh,
Very
shit.
nice.
And
So, yeah.
as I turn around, I do stick out my hand for anybody else who wants to grab it so I can try to hoist them up to help them.
That is how you play D&D. Good job. Hemlock, you're selfish. Alright, so whoever goes after you will have advantage.
I never said Hemlock was a good person.
I push Hemlock off the roof.
Oh.
No!
Oh dear.
But yeah,
Mala,
okay,
alright. Mala,
No.
did you want to go next, or Inyoka?
Yoka can go.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that hand to make up for my lovely roll last time.
So do you just kind of jump up and reach for the hand and then pull yourself up?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do an athletics check. With advantage.
And then I roll again, right? Or-
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Oh,
Interesting.
So what'd you get?
12.
A 12. Alright. So, it's okay. You're not wrestling a bear. You hop up, kind of use one of those boxes to stand on, hop up. She grabs your hand, Santessa grabs your hand, and helps pull you up as you pull yourself up, and you're on the roof, and good to go. Mala, it is your turn.
She's gonna scramble up the roof. Is that acrobatics or athletics?
I don't know, scrambling sounds a little bit like acrobatics to me. That's not an official term, so I don't know.
18.
Hey, look at that. Scramble wins. Looks like we're putting that in the book. Make a scramble check, please. Alright, so you hop on the roof just fine. Kind of maybe looking down at Inyoka and just passing her by as you walk on the roof. Alright, guys, as we're in another part of this, please make another stealth check. It's
Right.
gonna be a little harder because you're super in the open.
True.
Come on, y'all, we can do this. Oh no. Come on, Yoga, high roll, high roll.
It's not a
Alrighty.
3 or a 4.
Oh no.
So, what did everybody get?
7.
12.
13.
15. Now where's
I'm sorry.
15?
You said 15?
14.
Okay. 14. Alright. So, that button didn't work. Son of a bitch, I gotta retype it all in. Did y'all really get 12, 13, 14?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, that's fucking weird. Alright, because I don't feel like doing math. The average is yes. Okay. So, that's funny. Do y'all actually want to know what the average is, or do you want me to just roleplay this shit out?
Roleplay. I like the suspense.
I'm
Alright.
a little worried now.
So, you
Quite
guys all
worried.
get on the roof. Inyoka is probably recovering a little bit, and she's maybe looking around as she's starting to stand, wiping herself off, because she's a little bit of the lesser scramblers in the party. And everybody's starting to stealth and move. And as she wiping herself off and starting to get down and crouch and stealth, you see the guy with his spear take his finger out his nose and look directly at you. What the fuck is that?
Hey, did you find what you were digging for?
Oh my god! But yeah, roll initiative, please. So if everybody would
job.
please roll initiative.
Right? Damn it. And Yoka, throw the rock. Do it. Alrighty.
What did y'all get?
14.
I'm sorry, one more time.
14.
Alrighty.
16.
Ooh, nice.
12.
22.
Oh, fuck. Alright. So, I'm gonna put that asking him as part of your turn. But you ask him if he got what he was looking for, and what would you like to do for your turn?
Can I throw the rock?
You can throw the rock.
Is
Do you
there
have-
a rock nearby?
You're on a roof.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I thought maybe you had a rock with you. So you look around on this thatched roof. You don't see a rock. You could probably throw a piece of straw, but you don't know how far it'd get.
Would mold earth? Would that be too far away?
I don't know. What's the range?
Oh, 30 feet.
We could say that he was coming back through the village and is 30 feet away, sure.
I will use... I'll cast Entangled.
So he can't go anywhere?
Yeah.
Alright. Is there a save for that, or is he just stuck like Chuck?
Let me read.
Okay.
Oh, make a strength check against your spell save DC.
Alright. That's an 11.
My spell save's 13.
So he is trapped where he is. Alright. Is there any effects other than being stuck?
Not really.
Alright. You hear, after that, this call from across town. What's going on? They hear him go, there's somebody on the roof! And then after that, Hemlock, what would you like to do?
Crap.
This guy is, you see these, like, I guess, branches or roots, whatever Inyoka wants to make them, come up out of the ground, grab his legs and feet, and he is just looking around the ground. He looks pretty scared.
Alrighty. Where, like, position-wise, is this guard, like, on the outskirts where we came in, or is he, like, in town, like, on the street?
Well, I made him 30 feet away. So he is on the street in between some buildings. 30 feet away from you, I guess. So it's like he's coming on that north side road that circles the town perimeter, kind of in that area. But he's walking through the buildings on this cobblestone pathway at the moment.
And I take it there are civilians on the road as well?
They are currently turning, running, looking, screaming, stuff like that. But yes, it hasn't really gotten that far yet. So far, it's just he yelled, she entangled, and we're there.
Alrighty. Shit. Let's see.
That is way more than an action.
And yeah, it's gonna take at least another bonus action. We something tells me we're in this. There's no unfucking this. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to
assassinate him.
Pretty much rush forward, with my rapier, and then I'm going to just hopefully put him down in one go. Try to aim for the heart and try to silence him, before the reinforcements can arrive.
I will remind you, you're on a roof.
Yeah, exactly. Go, do it like a roll, a tuck and roll, and then just
Alright.
push myself forward.
So do an acrobatics check as you jump off this roof and onto this guard.
Alright, cool. Do a little acrobatics. Don't roll natural. What, 19?
19. Alright, you safely tuck and roll off the roof. Now, go ahead and roll to hit as an assassin.
Launch myself forward.
Doesn't that do some fun shit if you go before the enemy?
Hell yeah! I can assassinate, and if I actually land a hit, that's a critical, baby.
Oh.
And I get advantage on hitting him too. It's really nice.
Well, let's see if you hit. Roll with advantage. This guy is super armored. You see, he has a shirt.
Okay, it's a 19, but I'll fish for that 20.
Is it at least a nice shirt?
It's a nice shirt.
All right, so that's a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Awesome. All right,
and it's a critical?
Yep, it's a critical.
All right. So I'm going to remind people and Maci. So if you have a melee weapon and you roll a critical, it is automatic damage dice. So if it's like a 1d6 plus 1, then it's 1d6 plus 7. So that way you automatically get a maximized weapon dice. Because shitty crits make people sad.
Yeah, it really sucks. Okay, I'm attacking with my rapier. I'm just making sure that my damage is correct. Okay,
well, that's a lot.
Okay, cool. 19.
He had 11 hit points. What kind of stab? You said through the heart?
Yes, right through the heart.
Oh, so yeah, you just tuck and roll up this roof, and as you stand up from the roll, just put the rapier right through his heart, and you hear him oh god, oh, and he just falls over dead.
Is that Hank Hill?
Huh? I know. I was saying that I still Hank. Oh, sweet fuck! I'm so sorry. Interesting death throws. Interesting swan song. Okay, all right.
You did hear him yell, but you don't see anybody.
Okay, alrighty. I don't have enough movement to get back up on the roof, so that is where I will remain.
Alright, you're kind of in the middle of the cobblestone. So, what level can Rogue's bonus action? The dash.
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, wow. No, I can bonus action all that shit. Yeah! As a matter of fact, I'm going to use my cunning action to actually hide.
You're in the middle of the cobblestone pathway.
Oh, there's no barrels or crates or bushes or random junk that I can try to
roll a D100. Let's leave it up to fate and luck.
Okay.
We're gonna call this one luck, not fate.
11. Great.
You know what? That's low as fuck. Sure, why not? There is a barrel of fish that just happens to be there because somebody's irresponsible and left it there. And you just kind of hide behind it. I can't bloop.
Right. Okay.
My throat won't let me bloop.
Alright. Yeah. Just gonna hide behind that.
Alright. So after that, Centessa. You're on the roof. You see her tuck and roll and kill this dude. Let's see. From your vantage point, you can kind of see another guard. So coming around the corner of a couple of buildings down, you can see a guy on the west side of this kind of circular cobblestone pathway. A gentleman coming around one of the buildings a couple of houses down. He looks the same. Looks like a chain shirt. He's got a shield on his back. Looks like he's jogging with a spear to his side. Safety first. But it looks like he is on the way, and people are kind of running and looking in the direction of where Hemlock was, but they don't see her. Probably. I forgot to have you roll. Can you roll a stealth check for me? Oops. Seems important.
20.
A 20. All right. Yeah, they're looking in the direction of her, but all they see is this fucking barrel. But Centessa, what would you like to do with that information at hand?
So, with the roof that we're standing on, if we were to lie flat, would they be able to see us from the angle that they are currently running? How do I want to? Can they see us if we were to lie down?
I won't tell you that.
Because I'm going to try that. I'm going to grab Mala and Yoka and just kind of like duck down and then lie flat.
Alright. So you pull them down and lie flat. All of you on this thatched roof. Okay. You got it. Do you want to at least hold an action or anything? Because technically that's like half your movement. No, that's it.
Yeah, I'd like to hold an attack action with a javelin. If they spot us, I want to be able to throw a javelin at them.
Alright. So if he looks up and says, "Oh my god, snake people," you're gonna throw down. You got it.
Yes.
Mala, what would you like to do? You want to talk some shit to him?
Since I get pulled down, is there like an edge we can look over to see if we see anyone, or like peer up just a little bit to see if we see anyone?
Yeah, you can see everybody. You have a really good angle. You can see people on the street. There's probably, within eyesight, there's around 20 people, but that's in every direction. There's nobody behind you between you guys in the woods. There's a few people on the street, nobody around where the guard was himself. Most of the people are further down the street towards the center of town, so more to, as you're laying on this roof and looking south, they're more to your right and ahead of where the guard is coming from. But there's scarcely anybody, like one or two people to your left. Shit, I said that wrong. So there's scarcely anybody ahead and to your left where the first guard was gracefully stabbed. But ahead and to the right where the other guard is coming from, that's where people are mostly. That's where it looks like the center of town was. And from what the owl was able to find out, that's where the temple is.
Mm-hmm. Do we see another person who's dressed like a guard coming towards us?
You would see him, yes. You can see him jogging with the spear, with the shield on his back. And it looks like he's looking as he jogs, but he doesn't seem like he sees anybody. But you did hear him, the other guard, specify that there was somebody on the roof.
Got it. I'm going to take out my crossbow, and I'm gonna like lean it on the edge like a sniper.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shoot him.
All
the
right.
guy running towards us.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
So badass.
Kind of rest it on your shoulder and then roll over with it to keep that nestle.
27 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
So that definitely hits this poor... And you know what? Actually, if you want to roll the initiative, he doesn't know you're there. What the hell fuck did I just say? If you want to roll the advantage, he doesn't know you're there.
So roll again to see.
Yeah, just see if you get a 20.
That'd be real funny. Nope. I got a 19 that time.
Damn. Alright, so go ahead and roll some damage. See what you got. You know who's up on second base? DiMaggio. That's for all the baseball fans out there.
12 points of damage.
You said how
Get
many?
it.
12.
Okay, so as he's running with the spear, where would you like it to hit him?
In the head. Just fucking sniped.
Okay, yeah, so he's running with the spear, and all of a sudden, it just goes through his little head, and he's looking around, then he just falls forward, face first, and you see this bolt break off into his head as he, skids a little bit on the cobblestone that he was running across, and his body and spear kind of bounces, and the shield comes up over his back a little bit, snapping the bolt, and just forcing it more into the back of his head. So, it's a beautiful sight. And you see people around him that he was running past kind of stop, look, and scream. But they don't know where the bolt came from. Yeah, they just scatter.
It's like a tear of beauty just falls down Hemlock's cheek. That was a beautiful shot.
So I guess if you guys want to be out of initiative, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to grab random strangers from around you and slit their throats, we're going to stay in initiative. But otherwise, we're good.
I'm going to if it seems like the coast is clear, I'm going to jump back on the roof with everybody else.
All right, go ahead and make an acrobatics check, Jumper.
Alrighty, no problem. There's the rolls. 23.
Damn. Yeah, so just an invigorating and adrenaline pumping, you run up to the roof, grab the edge of it, and just fucking hulk yourself up. So you see them all laying down.
Alright, excellent. Molly, that was a beautiful shot. My God. Oh, brought a tear to my eye. Alright. Okay, that happened. Where are we going?
So, remember my first plan? Just want to rub that in a little bit.
That would... Shh. We're not talking about that. My plan is still working. My plan is still working as I hear the screams in the distance.
Yeah. I mean, they have no idea where you guys are, so...
We're going to continue on my plan. I can see the roof of the temple from here. We can do this.
As she's talking, I'm gonna start walking away to go basically roof hopping.
So are y'all still wanting to stealth, or do you just call it quits?
I don't want to stealth, and then Mom just buries her face in the bedroom.
So let's redo a stealth check. Go ahead and roll and do better.
Try. Why? Why is this happening?
Oh dear. All right.
I know. Why is this happening?
Let's start with Hemlock. This sounds good. What'd you get?
Got 14.
That's not even bad.
No, it's not. But this is an average. I'm like, this.
Oh shit, that's right. You're playing the rogue, so never mind.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, rogue's kind of shitty, and we're playing it. This is average. Right?
Oh.
This is gonna suck.
All right. How did everybody else
Come on,
do?
and Yoka, you can do this. Damn it! Are you kidding?
Can't do it.
It's unprecedented. What's going on?
If I could talk, Mala would be disappointed in all of you.
How did Mala do?
Mala
rolled an 11.
Mother.
Nice. All right, Inyoka, how'd you do?
11.
11. Oh shit. Centessa.
11.
You kidding?
It's unprecedented. What's going on?
Okay. So
Well.
that is an average of 11. So here's the
We're
good
totally
news.
stealthy, guys.
The guards are dead. So no more passive perception from them. However, there are screaming people that are looking around for murderers. So, I mean, just as you are all going across the roof, and I would exclude Hemlock, but she's in a group of people.
Yeah.
So as you're all going across this roof, crouched, and your snakes are going every which way, these people look up, and you hear this woman just scream bloody fucking murder. And you look down, and she's just looking at all of you, and you're just kind of like, huh.
Can
We're
one of
not
my
here.
snakes appear from wherever we are, look at the lady, and wink?
Yes. So she screams loud, and then she's pointing, and then your snake does that, And she just starts it over. She takes like another deep breath.
Scream. People are screaming. Stop
For
screaming.
time.
Oh shit.
So what would you guys like to do as she's pointing and screaming and you're on this roof like, hey?
Damn it, I didn't want to use this right now. I'm gonna try to petrify her.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, so what does she need to do?
Okay, she needs to roll. Hold on, I wrote this all down. A charisma saving throw. She has to be so it's, hold on, what's my proficiency? And that's 6. So she has to beat a 14? Yeah, 14. If I did the math right. It's 8 plus 6.
So she goes to take this deep breath and starts screaming, and then silence, as she is standing there pointing, forever.
Alright. We need to be where she's not pointing. So let's move.
People think it's just a new statue.
Yeah, I know, right? It's very tasteful. I think I really captured the panic-stricken horror on her face.
So, how do you guys just want to rush through?
I look over at Sintessa. I don't want to admit that she's right. Okay,
Mala
let's
will
just-
put her hand on Hemlock and Sintessa's shoulder and look at Sintessa and boop her on the nose. Indicating that she likes Sintessa's plan.
Alright, fine. You people are...
Hold on. Sintessa's gonna hold up her ear. You were what now? What?
I'm not... No, we're not doing this. I am not wrong about this. If this was a solo mission, I'd kill this. It was a solo mission, I'd kill this. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna say that you were right. I'm not gonna say that I was wrong.
So, just as a reminder for myself, what was Sintessa's plan again?
Basically, to sum it up, kick down the door and chaos and just gun it. And be like, hey look, we're a performing troupe, see if that works. If it doesn't, just start speeding skulls in.
Block fucking hates this.
A performing troupe.
Yes.
See, I told you it's a stupid
Yeah,
idea.
see, that was the whole point.
I didn't say I was stupid, my tone did. That's different. So,
Nice.
you assume that. I don't know what you're talking about. So, you want to jump on the ground or just keep running on the roof and then jump off in front of the temple? Because that is.
At least let
the
us run on the
option.
rooftop, Sintessa.
Is the crowd pretty much kind of gone around the temple since we kind of have people scattered like ants?
So they're not exactly gone from the temple because some people are running past it to get to the center of town. But people are running away from the stone woman and 2 dead guards, yeah. So the path is mostly clear. You'll run into 6 people max.
Are
Got
they
it.
like guards, normal people?
There are no more guards. You killed the only 2 they had.
Oh, that's
Oh
sad.
right, that guy said that.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought he said gods. That's why I was like, oh shit. Well, I mean, I guess as long as we don't cause too much trouble, we won't get smoked. But I guess he misspoke. All
I
right
mean,
then.
it's just people. We could go on ahead and run through.
Yeah. You guys don't ever want to do nothing my way. All right, let's just go.
All right. So
I
you
see.
guys run it through.
All right, let's go.
So, on your way to running through, I would like for y'all, if you would please, to join me on the map.
Yes.
Whee!
As you guys approach this temple after hopping off the roof, there are double doors in front of you. And if you open it, there are symbols on the ground kind of making L shapes before you get to these columns that are not very big. They're decently short. I mean, the roof is decently short. It's only about 10 feet tall here. and the columns don't start for about 20 feet in. And this front foyer room is only about 35, 55 feet wide. And then there's roughly about 40 feet before you get to another set of double doors that are open. And then on the left and right, as you enter this space, there are single pane doors that are all shut. Or there's only 2 of them, but they're shut. And as soon as you enter, very shortly inwards, about 10 feet in, you can see a a statue of Athena. It is kind of like this bright bronze color. She's holding a spear and a shield, and it says Athena on a plaque at the bottom. And she has this tiara, and she's in a very heroic pose. But to add insult to injury, there is a design on the shield. I don't know if you can zoom in, but can y'all see what the design is?
I can make out what it is.
Yes, this blasphemous bitch
That's
has
just insensitive.
Medusa decorated on her shield.
That's just insensitive.
Yes, agreed. The Olympians are quite rude that way.
Show them. We'll show all of them.
So as you enter this temple, you see nobody inside. There's just a door to the right, door to the left. These open double doors in front of you guys. There's like a small table where you think people may put offerings or maybe some meeting pamphlets or something like that on the inside shortly in. But otherwise, it's empty.
Alright. Looks like this might be easy. Fantastic. Let's go. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm remembering something.
Yes.
Didn't I don't know. I didn't care to remember his name, that fisherman, the one that kept whining about his family. Didn't he say I was supposed to be a captain here of some sort? Or was that just me? Did I remember that correctly?
I think you're going crazy.
I don't think I'm going that crazy. I could just be making that up.
I think you are drinking a little too much, having too much fun.
Having too much fun. That's what you sound.
Baby.
That's what you sound like. Anyway.
All right, children.
All right. Let's find the artifacts and let's get out of here.
All right. So do you want to go through one of the doors on the left or right, or just continue through the open double doors at the end of this room?
Do we want to split up?
I love it when players say that.
I mean,
Mala
they're just
shakes her
humans.
head very aggressively.
All right, then. What would you like to do? Pick a direction, Mala.
Mala's gonna walk up to this door and she's gonna put her ear against it and listen in to see what she hears.
I'll follow behind Mala.
Roll a perception check.
I'm so good at these.
Do it.
I'm a liar. I'm not good at these.
Oh no.
Don't say that before you roll. You're supposed to say that afterwards.
13.
You don't hear anything.
I'm
Uh-oh.
not surprised.
Uh-oh.
Fine.
You want to test the knob, so to speak? It's just a circlet, bronze circlet in the door, like a latch, but it works the same as a normal doorknob. You just grab hold of it, twist it to the left, and then it pulls open. A heavy wooden door.
I'll open the door.
All right. You open the door up, and you see it's just a little small hallway. There are bookshelves that looks like they hold pamphlets. Have you found Athena? Other than that, it's just 5 feet of hallway here before it opens up into some benches and then more shelvings for pamphlets and little books about how we love Athena and how she's the greatest thing ever and she's so wise and tactful and she will help you tact out your life and make it a better place. And then there is another door at the end of that room, going north or to the right through this area.
Mala's gonna step through the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be following her.
So far, so empty.
Alright, Mala, I'm following you.
Mallow's gonna go back and look to see what the other two are doing.
I'm making faces at the statue of Athena.
And Yoka, what are you up to?
I'm also gonna be, like, putting my staff and poking the nose.
Guys,
Are you booping the god of wisdom?
No.
I like the silence.
Yeah.
That was fun. All right.
what are they? Guys, focus.
So Tessa's gonna, like, drag her feet and walk over to the others.
You three, just come on.
Boop the nose of Medusa on the shield and then run over to the rest of the group.
All right.
All right,
And-
Mala, lead the way.
Yeah. So you get to another closed door. Nothing special about it. Just a regular heavy wooden door, no lock, just a round latch that you can turn, same as the other one.
I'm gonna check this door.
Alrighty. I'm gonna ask you to roll a perception check.
Because I'm so good at these.
You got this. Natural 20. Boom!
13! Again.
It's so close.
Uh.
So you listen real close. Put your ear on the side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't... Oops.
Oops.
Don't mind that. You don't... You don't hear anything.
I don't know. I'm getting a suspicious feeling.
I don't know why. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like a gut instinct almost telling me not to open this door.
Where's my trash
My
can? Where did
senses
it
are
go?
tingling.
You know what? I didn't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. I'm opening the door and going in.
See no evil, hear no evil.
Speak no evil.
Definitely.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. You go in here and you open this door, and in front of you is another statue of Medusa. I mean, Athena. Another statue of Athena. It's roughly about 7-8 feet tall. Heroic stance, shield of Medusa, spear on her side that she's holding onto as she just stands there awesomely. And then this room is filled with books and bookshelves. So to your left, you can see maybe 5, 10, 15 feet away from you, there are different bookshelves that look about 20 feet long. And they have bookshelves that are back to back against each other, and it is just filled with books of different kind. The history of Athena, the history of the area, the history of the coast, the Aegean Sea, stuff like that. And then as you're kind of walking through this room, you can see columns to the far left of you, not very far, about 25, 30 feet. And then behind that is a desk. There is a chest up the front of this desk. It does look unlocked and slightly ajar, but there are papers, parchments on this desk, a cushiony chair behind it. But other than that, nothing too ominous or big about this room.
I'll make my way up to the desk to look at the parchment.
All right. It looks like it is open, and it kind of has taxes written down. And it looks like he was, or somebody was kind of marking down the different taxes that were collected, and then the temple's percentage of those taxes that they are allowed to collect, quote unquote.
Can I investigate the room and see if there's anything like hidden or...
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Yeah.
It would take you a while because of all the bookshelves and the desk and everything like that.
I would like to start looking for artifacts and the like to, because we don't know what room all this stuff is in, so I want to start looking for anything that looks important.
Sure.
I'll help in Yoka.
You said it's an investigation, DM?
Yes.
Alright. That's a 17 on my investigation.
A 17. And Yoka, how did you do?
16.
A 16. Okay. So you guys, in Yoka, you're looking for specific things like secret compartments, basically things that would be hidden. You don't find anything. Hemlock, you're looking for anything about artifacts or anything like an artifact, and you don't see anything. You do see a book that refers to the artifacts that have been given to the hero of the land, Perseus, but it looks like it's a lot of speculating as to what it could be. It's the same thing that all the stories say. Like he had some sandals that helped him fly, a helmet that helped him be invisible. He had a sword that had no equal, that was made by God, and the shield that saved his life and helped him defeat and behead Medusa.
I'll keep that book.
Okay.
All right, nothing interesting here. Shall we move on?
I suppose so.
All right then. I guess since Mala is over there, I'll be the one to check this door.
Alrighty. As you head straight across the room, you do see the same wooden door as the other two. Latch, no lock. You want to listen in?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, perception. Make sure that is correct. I think it's oh, okay, all right. Yeah. 14.
14. Unfortunately, you don't hear anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Fortunately. Sorry, we have different goals.
Okay. I say nervously. All right, I open the door.
All right. So if you open the door, you see about 25 feet ahead of you, another door, another wooden door. This seems to be just an empty hallway.
Right.
Nothing here.
I walk, and I'll check this door as well.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oops. Typed that in wrong. That's 2. I'm gonna roll. Oh, there's a 12.
All right. You don't hear anything. Sounds quiet. Sounds peaceful.
All right. I'm going to push open the door.
Done.
Alrighty. Poke my head
You
in.
open the door, and you see a fuckload of books. I don't really know how else to describe it other than this looks like a library instead of a chapel. So, immediately in front of you, you see an L-shaped bookcase. Immediately to your right, you see a bookcase lining the wall. It is just books upon books, bookcases upon bookcases. It is shocking how many books they could even fucking have and the purpose of having all these damn books. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Freaking nerds. Alright. Gonna poke my head around this corner.
So as soon as you step in there and you see this small pathway, you see a large bookshelf lining the center of the room, back to back like the other bookshelf, and it is about 40 feet long. And then you see at the end of it, on the south or right side of it, as you're walking towards it, there is another statue of Athena. This one is about 7-8 feet tall. And then as you go across there is 2 desks side by side across from each other at the front of this room, leading towards open double doors that her statue is actually facing. And then if you look to the left, you can see another alcove where there's L-shaped or like U-shaped bookshelves lining the wall. There's books endlessly. There are 2 desks on opposite sides of the walls as you go through there. And you can see the roof. It must go up into a steeple type area at this point because the roof does raise to be about 30 feet tall at this point. And you can see a 15-foot tall statue of Athena in the center of this library-looking area. But it is the exact same as the other ones. Medusa, shield, spear, heroic stance, shit like that.
Damn it, these artifacts have to be around here somewhere. I imagine that they would have been in some sort of like chest or under some sort of lock and key, a guard. This is just a library. There has to be something hidden here.
Who wants to start reading?
Ew,
knowledge.
books.
It is a very large room. Mala, as you keep walking through it, you can see that there are just rows and rows of books still going. There are bookshelves about 20, 30 feet long. And Mala, as you head to the right side, you can see that there are just more books and an empty desk. Hemlock, if you look to the left there, you can see that there are more books, and there is a desk with a couple of books on it. And then as you guys come back around and go up the center aisle of these books, you see something different. You see a naked man. Well, he has underwear on because I didn't think y'all needed to see that shit. But there is a naked-ish man laying on the floor, sprawled out. There's a couple of key things here. He has blood splattered behind him. That sucks. He's in front of what looks like a giant globe or astrological device of some kind. He has his sword at the head of him, and as you approach this dying man's corpse, or dead man's corpse, so he's super dead, that's a lot of blood, it looks like there is a parchment laying on the ground, and actually, in Yoka, I saw that, this map tattles on you if you touch stuff. If you select it, you're actually able to enlarge it, so that if you wanted to pick it up and read it, you could.
Ooh, that's really cool.
I know, isn't it fun? I did some playing around this morning.
Oh, that's really cool. Ooh, can I test the feature? I want to read it.
Hopefully.
Do it.
Okay, let's see if it works.
It'd be awkward if it didn't work.
I was like, someone was moving my token. Whoops.
Hold on. I just have to click on it?
Yeah, so if you select it, you should be able to resize it to be big enough for you to read it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's huge.
So as you... Hey, now it's readable. So as you make it big, at the very top of it, it says... Well, actually, you know what? Hemlock, what does it say?
The reign of humans ends here. Ha, yeah. And then there's some words I can't read. Some gibberish. And then something that says something along the lines of dice material even heist the willkommen. I have no idea what that means.
And as you read that part, you hear this soft, high-pitched giggle.
Oh shit. Was
This
it an incantation?
laughter.
Oh no!
As this little weird-looking just creature kind of pokes his head around the corner. It's like a little 3-foot-tall gremlin, just green, bug-eyed looking thing with these little ass horns. And he just starts laughing, and he's like,
You don't even know what you've done. You killed yourself.
Oh, I don't like you. We're gonna have to fix that. Take out my rapier.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay, now I really don't like you. That was just
No.
rude.
Looks small enough to pick up and throw.
Yeah,
That
you're about
is rude, madam.
the size of a cat. I'm gonna punch you like a small animal.
I think
Jeez.
he's rather cute.
"Yeah, want to roll initiative?"
Let's punch this thing like a small animal.
Jesus.
Just
Let's roll some
circle and
initiative.
start
Let's get this
smacking
going.
shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess Hemlock really wants to punt this thing.
How did you guys do?
17 for me.
17. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I really want to punt this thing.
Mala got a
13.
12.
I got 12 again, and in Yoka you said 13?
Yeah.
Santessa, how'd you do?
11.
11. Damn you. So this dude actually goes first. He's small but dexterous. You know what? Hemlock, because you were talking shit. This little creature like wobbles. His body, you can see, just kind of like wobbling back and forth on these short stubby legs as his kind of long body just hobbles along up to you. That's not you. That's you. He hobbles up to you, and then he's just gonna try to... Is he gonna bite? Nah, he's gonna try to reach out with these, like, ugly-ass claws and try to claw at you. That's a 10 to hit.
Nah.
Is it
Try
just...
better.
Yep, just one. That's all he gets. So he just runs up, and he's like,
Yeah, fuck you!
and then he misses, and he's like, ah, shit! And unfortunately, Hemlock, you are next.
Alrighty. I unfortunately don't get to assassinate this time. Hold on to that, please. Thank you. Alright, so then I'm just going to stab him with my rapier.
Alright,
Oh, I
let's see
only
what
got-
you got.
I'll get one attack. Okay. Hold on, let me double check. Sorry, just making sure that all my new character, make sure all my stuff is right. 19.
Yes, that will hit this small creature.
Alright, fantastic.
He is naked, minus his bits that are hidden, like a Ken doll.
I don't know why that's what I mean. So then that's... Oh, nice. Max damage 12.
He had 7 hit points.
Oh.
So you just run up there, and he's like,
Oh, shame.
See, you've killed yourself, ridiculous. That's how
Throw the
stupid
thing.
you sound.
throw the thing. Alright, you know what?
Yeah.
And Yoka, you are next. Do you want to pick him up and just huck him?
Toss him
Yes.
in Yoka. See how far you can get.
Do I need to roll anything, or do I just pick him up and
I mean,
throw?
he's pretty small. You could huck him. He's like 30 pounds.
Okay, I'm gonna throw him out the window,
Oh.
if possible.
Alright, so you pick him up, maybe go over past the body, past the sword on the ground, and just throw him out the window. Sure. Why not? You throw him out the window, breaking the stain, the pain stained glass. Pain stain? The stained
Just
pain glass?
cleaning the area.
See, that was fun. That was
That
funny.
is responsible. Yes.
See, Santassa, that was funny.
Yeah. Mala,
Okay.
it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, they just hucked the enemy out the window.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
No. Hold on. Bloop. There's the red ring. Oh, ew, that got ugly. He's dead.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the body and examine the sword on the ground.
It looks like a red-bladed sword. You can see there's like runic writing on it, and the handle has intricate carvings on it. It looks like a very nice fucking sword. Are you a magical person?
Me?
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, it's a shame.
Can I do a ritual cast? Detect magic?
Ah, not at the moment. We are staying in initiative for no apparent reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna touch the sword, but I am gonna hold my action just in case another one of the gremlin things appears, and just ready my crossbow to fire.
So, why don't you tell me what exactly you're holding it for?
One little gremlin appeared. I'm just being cautious just in case another little fucker shows up.
Alright. So if you see a little gremlin, you'll fire, or any fucker?
Anything that would pose a threat to us.
Alright. Fair enough. We will do that. After that, let's see here. Who was it? Santessa.
What?
What
I would
you
like to
do?
examine the body.
He's naked. He looks like he is cut up. How deep do you want to look at this? Like, do you want actual details?
Yeah, so I want to kind of determine whether or not like what exactly killed him. Is it natural? Is it like it could have been a weapon?
Alright. So roll... You know what? Roll whatever you want, and I will give you information based on that roll. Perception, investigation, survival, nature, arcana, medicine, whatever you want to get, roll that. But everything different that you roll will have different results.
I will do perception because it is the best option out of all those other things that have been listed. 14.
A 14. So, perception is mostly just kind of looking over him, which is fine. But just looking over him, you don't really see too much of whether it was natural or not, minus the fact that he seems to have a cut going from his belly button to his mid-sternum. You don't see anything hanging out, but you do see blood. You see blood behind him all over the ground. There was a little bit of blood on the parchment, but, Hemlock just kind of shook it off and kept going. Never one to bother her. But, yeah, so you don't think it was a natural causes? But what exactly killed him? Well, that would do it. But there must be a wound on his backside, because that's a lot of blood behind him.
That is a lot of blood.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, because I believe that would have been an action.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I mean, if you want to do something else, we can make it a bonus action.
If that's the case, I would like to do the same as Mala and hold an attack action if someone were to aggro towards us.
Alright, sure. Why not? That could be fun.
Cool.
No, I'm starting to get worried.
Why would you get worried? We're all adults here. It's fine. We're friends, right? Alright, so as you guys are standing there and looking at the ground, the sword, the corpse, the window, or at the parchment, you do see the body start moving. Or, you know what? I'm going to use a different description. Convulsing.
Uh-oh.
As you see like this hand covered in blood that looks a little bit like innards, like a gut, but in the shape of a finger, reach on the outside of the stomach, and then another one on the other side of the stomach, as the wound opens up like a woman giving the wrong kind of birth, and this like oozy, gut-wrenching looking creature crawls out. It has one side of it that looks like it's complete intestines, and the other side that looks like it's maybe bone marrow. It's very small, and then the right side just kind of, you see it slouches down, and then at the very end of this long arm on its right side, it turns into like this teeth with sharp fangs on it, as it screams this ungodly, unnatural scream. And that would bring us to Hemlock's turn. However, Mala and Centessa. Well, Centessa, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. Well, no, you're right there, so you have to hold a melee. So, Mala, you were holding crossbow or normal something?
The crossbow.
Alright, so go ahead and fire. It will be with disadvantage, unfortunately, but because he's going to be right in front of you. But, I mean, it's basically a free attack, so that's good news. And that's what he looks like, by the way. So, Centessa, how'd you do?
I rolled a 16 to hit.
God bless you.
Listen.
16 to hit will hit.
11.
An 11, unfortunately, will not hit.
Oh. Make sure I have this right.
Mm-hmm.
9 piercing.
9 piercing. You got it. Alright, Hemlock, it is your turn. You see this parchment, you read it, you see what's going on here, and then this creature climbs out of this corpse, like just basically in the middle of it, stretching it out as it climbs out.
Ugh.
What do you want to do?
Alrighty. I'm going to, hold on, I'm reading.
Haven't you done enough of that? I'm kidding.
I'm going to, never. Alright, cool. I'm going to run forward. Can I squeeze in between Mala and Centessa?
Yeah. I think allies count as rough terrain, but otherwise you're good. I mean, it's basically like 5 feet. So you could get anywhere you want.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to squeeze in between.
Stand on the dead priest.
Nah, I'm sure he's fine. Mala and Tessa, and then I'm going to try to stab it with my rapier.
Stab away.
Ooh, 22.
That'll hit. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
naked intestine shaped creature.
Ew.
Not too hard to hit.
And then I can add some sneak attack damage, and I believe I can add an extra 2d6. Nice. So then
I forgot he had a fear aura.
17 damage.
Damage? Shit, dude. Yeah, that'll hurt. Yeah.
Hell
So you
yeah.
cut him, and you see like the intestines of this creature falling off, and as you see these intestines and different organs falling off this creature, you realize they're not his intestines and his organs. They're most likely the intestines and organs of this human down here, but he is actually made of them. So that's
Yum.
yeah, that's delicious. Like, who's hungry? I am.
Yeah. No.
So after that, it is his turn, because you all rolled like shit. So 3 people, only one of you guys have attacked him. So Hemlock, he's gonna go for you.
Bring it.
Alright. So he's going to try to bite you with his like long intestine that has the fangs at the end of it. It's not a good to hit, but if it hits, it's gonna hurt. Alright. That's a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Man. Alright. So that is the only attack he has. That's rough. And we're gonna skip his fear aura because I forgot about it. And who gives a shit? Alright, so after that, it is Inyoka's turn. Inyoka, you throw this creature out the window, and you're just kind of like happy with yourself about cleaning up. And you turn around, get you in a square. You turn around and you see this like disgusting, just grotesque creature fighting Mala, Santessa, and Hemlock. What would you like to do?
Another thing to throw out the window. Okay. I will go up and try to smack.
Are you gonna
With-
smack that all on the floor?
Am I able to just like go up and like try to hit them with with the quarterstaff or?
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
You could
I'll
throw
go
it
ahead
if
and
you
try to do
want.
that then. Yeah, I'll do that.
D&D, you can do whatever you want within the rules and my opinions.
I will throw my staff at.
Oh, for real? I was kidding.
The decision has already been made. It's too far gone and late.
Alright, fuck it. Roll to hit.
16.
Jesus. So yeah, you turn and you're like, you just huck your staff at this thing. You're actually able to hit it. His squishy skin kind of even like it holds there a little bit as it sinks into him, and just like you hear this like little farting noise as his skin's like, and it just falls to the floor. But roll some damage.
Appears to be 4.
4. A good solid hit, madam. He seems hurt, but he looked hurt as soon as he came out, so it's kind of hard to judge that. It's pretty gross. Mala? It's your go again. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move away. Is this the multicolored statue? Is that a statue or is that like a floor panel?
Here?
Yeah.
That's like some kind of device that you're unaware of. It's some kind of astrological looking device. You can see that there's pictures and representations of different stars and planets that you've seen in the sky, but you don't really have the knowledge of what that is with y'all's education system in the Gorgon village.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if I could walk on it.
Oh, I mean, you can, sure. Even if it caused you extra movement, you would have plenty of movement, so you're good. But he will attack you if you go out of his range.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it.
Alright. I will warn you. He has a +4 to hit. I'm not sure you're ready for this. Oh shit. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. So, do you remember how I said if he hits, it's gonna hurt?
Yeah.
That is 18 points of piercing damage as this long intestine reaches out and just kind of grabs hold of you and tears off some of your scaly skin as you run by. And
Sir, we're level 3? What the fuck?
He warned us.
Also, there is a feeling in your skin, and your scales kind of have this weird pulsating feeling about them, but it doesn't seem to bother you. But it feels like if you weren't immune to poison, something would really happen right now. That's terrible.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Shit.
I'm also gonna use, because I am an arcane archer, I have a fun little thing. Let me find my stuff. Where I can do an arcane shot, and I'm gonna use my shadow arrow and shoot this motherfucker.
Shadow arrow. I want you to describe this to me because I feel like it's gonna look badass.
Do you want me to describe what it does, or?
I want you to tell me, like, thematically, what does this look like? It's like, boom.
Yeah, as he strikes at Mala, as she's, like, moving away, she, like, spins around, and you watch as she loads another crossbow, and she runs her hand across it, and it turns, has this, like, black hue across it, and she'll fire, and hopefully it hits, because that would have been lame.
Alright, you got this. I do hate when you put a lot of roleplay into a hit, and then it misses.
23.
That did not. That will hit. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, get wrecked.
So, Shadow Shot is a creature hit with an arrow, takes 2d6 psychic damage and must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or be unable to see farther than 5 feet.
Psychic damage?
Yeah.
Oh, he's immune to cold.
Boo.
I'm kidding.
That has nothing to do with psychic damage.
Alright, so go ahead and roll that damage, and is there a save to see if he's blind, or is he just fucking blind?
It's a wisdom save, and it's 14 damage.
Okay.
Really well.
So here's the good news. He passes the save. He rolls a 15. However, he only had 7 hit points. So yeah, as his arm, this long intestine type arm is falling back to his side, you shoot him with this arrow in the
right in the arm. Fuck that arm.
right that arm, and then he just kind of like slings back and falls back into this corpse with more juicy noises as it's like
Yum.
Ugh.
Spaghetti.
yes. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope. That's it.
Alrighty. Centessa? It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I kind of look at the others and be like, so that just happened. I will pick up the sword. And I will... I want to examine the sword closer, and then I guess I will use that as an attack action with it.
Alright. So, do you have Arcana of any kind?
No.
Alright, so I can't tell you anything about the sword because you have no way of really identifying it, but when you use it, I'll tell you a couple of things. So, you pick up the sword, and then you ready an attack, correct?
Yes. Can I clarify, is it a short sword, long sword, or something
It is
like
a
that?
short sword.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's what I want to know, mostly.
Because it seemed more universal.
Haha.
Alright. So, is that all you would like to do? Pick up the sword, ready and attack?
Ready and attack, yeah.
Alright. So, here's the good news. You don't have to wait long. Here's the bad news. Let's pick somebody random. Who's close to this corpse? We got 1 and 2 only. Okay. So this will be easy. You know what? Then picked on Hemlock in a couple of turns. Hemlock, do you want to be even or odd?
I'll be even.
Alrighty. I don't want to use a D10. Let's use a D20. Alright. Bloop. Not blooping. Come on. Bloop, bitch. Alright. Okay. Centessa.
Yeah, that's me.
I can't even roll good on digital shit. Alright. So, you are standing there. You pick up the sword. You're kind of looking at it. And you're looking down at this corpse as you look around and start to swing. And you see this long, thin, leathery, spiked appendage swing up out of this intestine and into you for... Why's everybody got +4 to hit? A 12 to hit?
No.
Alright. It's only one attack? Shocker. Alright. Yeah, he has an aura, so that's pretty cool. I'll read that in a second. Alright. So this creature, this goat-like creature, jumps up out of this corpse. Just intestines flying everywhere. Blood and sinew just kind of spraying off of it. And you can see this, warts and, deformed goat-type head with scars and pieces of its ears missing. But its horns look pretty intact. As this long tail, probably about 7 feet long, swirls around it. And it's dripping this, green liquid as these spines are coming off of it. And you see it flapping around its body as you take a swing. Add +3 to this normal hit.
So, my normal +5, then +3 on top of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Treat it right now as a +3 weapon.
I just want
Okay.
to say, this Russian nesting doll of monsters is quite amusing to me.
I was thinking, how many more monsters is in this body?
I know, right?
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. Okay, unfortunately a 12 will not hit. What the fuck? You suck. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Oh, that's terrible. Alright. So... Okay. So nothing happens, but... Blah, blah. Oh, I did not know about that. Hang on. No, we're good. Okay. So after that, Hemlock... Oops. Hemlock, it is your turn, and you are starting within 30 feet of it. Will you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Ooh. Oh, not my best roll. Okay, alright. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, cool. Nice. 16.
Alright. So you take no points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's not half or anything. So yeah. You feel this stink about it, and you feel like an eeriness, but otherwise nothing happens. He's just jumped up, he's covered in intestines and blood, and he's just gross.
Disgusting.
Go ahead.
I kind of wondering how many monsters are in this thing, and I'm going to stab at it with my rapier again. Let's test the waters. Oops. Oh, 11.
11. Unfortunately, an 11 will not hit.
Oh, boo. Okay, then I am going to... I don't trust that. I'm going to use my cunning action, and I'm actually going to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? No, not yet. Not yet. Never mind.
Alright, not yet.
We'll see what happens, but not yet. Okay, I'll stand my ground for right now.
So do you want to use your bonus action for anything, or you just want to...
No. I'll skip it for now.
Alright,
Let's
so
test
is
the
there
waters.
anything else you want to do?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, and Yoka, the floor is yours. You see this goat man, you saw the tail swing out, try to stab Centessa, and then this goat man jump out, spraying shit everywhere. There's just one more thing you gotta clean up. Son of a bitch.
I'm actually not entirely sure on how everyone's hit points are, but I will cast a Cure Wounds on Mala.
Oh, yeah, she did take a good hit. What is that at level 3? Is that a 3d8 plus 5?
I have it at a level 1 spell. But it would do 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Becca, as a person who's always cure woundsing people, how does this feel?
Nice.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody cure wounds. One of Becca's characters.
That's not true. Selcher always cure wounds Mavari when she takes damage.
Oh, does it?
You heal 10.
Ooh,
Damn. That's a good roll. Way to go.
thank you.
And I am honestly not very attacky. So I went into basically like support and utility.
I mean, you threw a staff at the dude and did 7 points of damage. That's pretty epic. And hilarious.
I will try. Do I have enough movement to move up to the weird creature thing?
Yeah, if you wanted to get in his face, you could.
Okay, I will try and I will end my turn.
I mean, your staff is still there. You can pick it up and hit him with it next turn.
You know what, sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Alright. So you run up to this ugly fucking goat. And you know what? You can pick up your staff this turn too, because fuck it. Alright. So after that, Mala, it is your turn. Do you want to talk some shit to him?
No, I'm gonna shoot him in the face with the crossbow.
Oh, alright. Well, you know what? It's worked so far. Let's try it again.
Yeah. Oh, 11.
11, unfortunately, will not hit. This goat man's evading shit all over the place. Hopefully the quarterstaff throw can pull through. Is there anything else?
You know what?
Oh.
Yeah, action surge. I'm gonna shoot again.
Alright, go ahead. Shoot him again. Use that accent surge.
I always forget I'm a fighter. I rolled another 11.
Oh. So what's the total?
That's so funny.
I
11.
hate that so much.
Oh.
I hate that when it happens. I'm just like, are you fine?
Yeah.
I would like to propose an opinion vote. Rolling a 2 is the worst possible fucking result because it's not an automatic fail, but you will never do anything useful rolling a 2. I hate rolling a 2 more than any other number.
I suppose.
I rolled 3s.
Ooh.
Ugh. It's the worst.
I like how it's plural. I roll 3s. That sucks. That's sad.
I rolled 2 3s and I have a +8, so.
Oh shit. Alright, Centessa.
So I have a mechanic question before I do this.
No.
Thanks. For my reflections, it specify that it uses my game statistics. Would that also include the weapons that are in my hand?
No, because it's not your statistics.
Okay, that's why I wanted to clarify, because to me it was weird wording in the actual document, not the way I've written here, but... Okay, so what I'm going to do is, bonus action, I would like to rage.
Only if you see it in an angry, serpent-like way.
I'm just going to scream. That's how Centessa would do it, and I don't want to destroy eardrums.
You won't. Discord will suppress you.
Accurate. But basically Centessa is going to be like, this is getting annoying! And as she rages, 2 reflections of her are going to appear. Within, I think it was within 10 feet of her. Yeah. So they're going to appear on either side of her. And then on my turn, I would like to recklessly attack this goat thing.
Alright. So you rage, 2 reflections, and then you recklessly attack. And do they attack with you? Because we've never seen this before, so why don't you describe this for us? Do they share your space? Do they attack with you? Are they just like mirror image? What's up?
So the way the reflections work, they are as if they have their own HP. They're standing side by side. They on my turn, but they're as if they are actual things, people there. They take a physical shape and everything. So I will attack first, but then one of them will attack.
So they do attack with you.
So it would be 3 attacks.
That's pretty badass. Alright. So go ahead and, do they get to rage also?
That's what I need to double check. I'm assuming yes, because it's based off of my stats and everything. Stats and abilities.
Oh, shit. I feel like the goat man ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. And correction, it is 2 attacks. So I roll recklessly for both of them. So with advantage, 2 attacks.
Alright, so roll for Centessa first. With advantage, reckless.
11.
With advantage?
Okay.
With advantage. The other
What?
number was 10.
What's happening?
There was so much suspense to get to this point. What the
so
fuck?
much of it.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So, unfortunately, you miss. You cry out and you say, I'm tired of this. And then you fucking whiff him. Alright.
But my reflection will also
Uh-huh.
do it recklessly.
Uh-huh.
Unarmed strike.
Uh-huh.
With the snakes.
Alright.
The snakes will, reckless attack with the snakes. So 14.
That's a hit. Damn it.
Okay. So they will also need to make a con save DC 13
For what?
for the poison if it takes the poison. Question mark.
Do you remember how mad Darren got before when he was fighting all those demons?
I was really hoping. Benefit
Aw,
of the doubt.
That makes me
You
feel
know,
good about this.
a little glimmer of hope. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's been a while. It's been a hot
Uh-huh.
minute.
Yeah.
But
Sure,
at
sure.
least take 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage. Yes, ma'am. You got it. As he just laughs at you. And laughs as you try to poison him. And it doesn't do anything. And he just laughs a little bit more.
Okay,
He's a
so
goat.
That's
So
the end of my
his-
turn. So any attack that goes against me and one of the reflections will be at advantage.
Well, he attacked you last time. You think he's gonna do it again?
You never know.
You're the only one who hit him, so fuck yeah, he's gonna attack you, lady. So with advantage, this +4 to hit is definitely gonna come through. No, that's a 12.
Suck it.
Come on, what the fuck, dude? This is some bullshit.
Hey,
Nobody
Todd.
hitting each other today. What do you
Hey,
want?
Todd, do better.
How dare you? Okay, so unfortunately that's the end of his turn. So these reflections come out. One of them manages to hit with the snake hair, and this tail comes up over his shoulder and tries to stab out at you. But unfortunately, a bit of confusion in his eyes, he does not hit. Hemlock, take him out.
Alright, okay. Ooh, I can do this. I can do this. Swish! What is this? What is this even? Are you seeing this? An 11! What's happening? Are we
Ooh.
cursed?
An 11 to hit,
How
unfortunately,
many 11s
will
did
not
we
hit.
get?
Hey,
gonna be a lot.
Todd, can I make a suggestion to just decrease his AC to 11 at this point?
I have a counter offer for
Mhm.
anybody listening to this. Every time they roll an 11, you take a shot. This is gonna be a drinking game, and we're gonna get people fucking drunk.
Well, that's 4 shots in a row. That person's almost dead.
Fuck that. Time for
Uh,
another drink.
Okay, yeah, no, that's the end of that's all I got. That's the end of my turn. I haven't really seen how bad this can get, so
No, you got this. Don't worry. And Yoka, you have the staff in your hands. You are a monk druid person. Whop 'em.
Alrighty. 11.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Unfortunately, an 11 doesn't hit. Although I slightly debated Becca's suggestion for a second there.
Shot 5.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Probably go around and hide behind the thing.
Really?
I don't think there is really anything else I can do. I can't attack again, right?
No ma'am, but if you want a bonus action spit on him, that's fine. That would be an improvement.
Bonus action, boop the nose.
Alright. You boop him for emotional damage. So, after that, Mala, it is your turn. Roll higher than an 11. Please.
That's asking a lot as she shoots him with her crossbow. 21.
Hey, that'll hit.
Yeah.
I forgot about the rotting presence, but it's fine.
Forgetting about a lot of things today, aren't you?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, let's go. Let's just be forgetful. Oh, 12 damage. I rolled
Oh,
max.
shit. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Alright. Does this happen to be poison damage?
No, it's a crossbow.
That sucks. Alright. So that looks like it hurt really bad. It sticks out of him. You just... As he looks quite hurt. And very sad. Very, very sad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No.
Alright. Centessa! Bring it home.
That was bad timing. I have a cracker in my mouth.
That's what hookers say.
11.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna recklessly attack again.
This has been a
Because
good
it
idea.
worked so well last time. Okay. 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
So is there anything special with this sword?
There is, but only if something happens. So you do get to roll, or add 3 to the hit and damage.
And 3 to the damage. Okay.
Yes.
I brain farted for a second there. And normal 1d6. Okay. So that would be 12.
12 points of slashing. Wait, no.
Piercing.
Stupid short swords.
I know.
I'm homebrewing the shit out. I fucking annoys the shit out of me. Fucking stupid ass piercing damage of fucking short sword. Fucking stupid ass fucking book. Anyway, so after
That was a hot take.
I know, I was just like, oof. Yeah, he did not like that.
It's fucking stupid. Alright. I'm gonna get this sword and I'm gonna poke you with it. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Okay, so is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Yeah, one of the other reflections will attack as well. Recklessly. Oh, add 2 to the damage. I forgot my rage damage.
Okay.
Thanks. I also rolled a nat 20.
Hey!
And then I rolled a 24.
Hey! Which one do you want to go with?
The natural 20 because it was 25.
Alright. I thought I'd ask you, if you want to use the 24 for your roll instead of the 25, that's fine with me.
No, I'm
Alright.
gonna... Oh, what's better? I'm gonna do it with the snakes again. So
I feel like you should decide that before you roll the attack, but it's fine.
I
let you fucking
apologize. Thanks.
Mhm.
Appreciate it.
cheat.
So that's gonna be 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing. He looks pretty hurt. You could say on the brink of ow. No, just kidding. He's very fucking hurt. But here's the thing. As you hit this guy, and he in pain, something happens. That body that was underneath the intestine type creature and underneath this dude here actually starts moving. The body itself, not the intestines or anything like that, but the body, even though it's opened up and a few somethings have crawled out of it, it is still moving, and you can see it starting to stand as it joins the fray. And now you fight a goat and this human man with opened features on his body. His stomach opened up and not even many intestines anymore. You can see kind of this black hollowness, and even though it's dripping blood and there are some guts in there that are hanging out, for the most part, he's just there. Remember,
They just
will.
exist.
Girl.
Yeah. That natural 1 initiative roll will have him going very, very last. It's like Lorella's here. Oh, shit. Alright. So, at that, the goat man is going to try to stab at thee. Centessa, are you ready? Are you ready for this hit, this nat 20 on you?
Maybe. No, I swear.
Oh, I regret to inform you. So...
A nat 20 for a nat 20?
Fuck you.
Oh my.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
yes.
to ask you to tone it down a bit. You're a little too excited.
I have to use you to match my energy.
Sorry. What I meant to say was... Centessa, I'm sorry. I seem to have rolled a nat 20. I'm really... just so sorry. I can't describe to you how much I'm lying. Alright, so here's some fun shit. Boom, 16 points of piercing damage. And then,
Okay,
you know that
so-
necrotic stench that I always forget?
Yeah.
That adds to his damage. So
Okay, so
13
I'm-
points of necrotic damage.
Ow. At least I'm raging, so...
And if the target is a creature, nothing happens to you because you're immune to poison. But you feel this tail pierce into you, this tail with this dripping green liquid on it. And you can feel a little bit of fuzziness around the wound. And you feel like any normal, disgusting, stupid human would have some problems. But you? Nah. You're Centessa. You got this. And you're really angry. And hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn.
Rar.
That's that. Yeah, that right there. Hemlock. What do you want to do?
I want to see if I can finish this thing off. Wait, hold on. Where's the body? Am I standing on it?
Yes, you are standing on the priest's corpse. No, he stood up.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah, he's now here.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I have so many to choose from. We'll focus on Goat Guy. That sounds like the right move. Okay, yeah, we'll
Yes,
do
ma'am.
that. Swish. Ooh, 23.
23 will definitely hit. It will hit Goat Guy all day.
Awesome. And then because I am close to my ally, I get sneak attack.
Yeah, thick.
15.
15, he had 13 hit points.
Yeah.
This long tail flapping around, beating the shit out of Centessa. Where do you want to stab him with this rapier as he dies?
Right through the throat.
That's very angry. Okay. Alright, so with that, he dies, he falls, and Yoka, what do you want to do? You can see that to the right of you, this priest that was on the ground with his guts being used as a portal kind of stands up. And actually, now that he's gone, or he's up, you can actually see there is a crevice on the floor with this blue light coming through it. And it looks like his blood and a mix of other things made this kind of a doorway of some sort, maybe?
So basically, there's a portal kind of opened. Is that
That, or when he uses the bathroom, shit really does hit the fan.
it? Shoot, I'm not sure. I guess the thing right here is we're still on, like, it's an enemy, right?
Yes. You are currently looking around, and it looks like it is looking around. Like it's trying to decide what's going on, but it is looking like it's aggressive.
Okay, I'm gonna try to whack it.
Alright. It does not strike you. Strike you? If I can speak in English. He does not strike you as an intelligent creature.
Okie dokie.
Oh shit. I lied. But he has no brain.
23.
A 23 will hit everything.
She got a natural 20.
Wait, what?
I got a natural 20.
Oh shit, okay. So, what's your bonus to damage? Is it +1?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll 1d8 plus 9. Oh, wait. Are you one-handing or two-handing?
I'll two-hand.
There you go, 1d8 plus 9.
14.
Golly. Alright, 14 points of damage to this guy who just raised himself off the ground.
Heck yeah.
That's gross. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Would I be able to bonus action ask how everyone's like doing if they need healing?
We'll do that as a free action. Go on ahead.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine.
I have owies.
That was not in character voice.
Oh, sorry. I have owies.
Love it.
Okay. I'll try to move closer over to Centessa.
Alright, so you move to be adjacent to her. Done. Mala? Amazes.
Is the goat man still alive? He's got that ring around him for a hot minute.
No, he's dead.
Okay. But everybody was still attacking him. I was wondering if I was still seeing the ring from the other dude.
No, he died, and then, Inyoka started attacking the corpse of the priest.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the corpse of the priest.
Of Athena. You do see decorations on him. He has like a pendant that has the symbol of Athena hanging around it.
Honestly, he deserved his fate. Let's kill him. Again.
Fair enough.
16!
That'll do.
Woo! At least it wasn't 11. Let's go.
It can only go up from here.
9 damage.
That's a lot of damage, Jesus. Alright. That is a good hit, madam. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I was looking at the petrify thing, but it's fine. I'm good.
Alright. Centessa? Finish it.
Let's see if I can. I have too many windows open. Here we go. So, can I step onto the body to get to the corpse?
Sure.
Alright,
It'll be
I'll do
rough
that.
terrain and a little bit of a unbalanced step, but sure.
That is fine. I'm going to do that anyways. It's not much of a step. But yeah, I'm gonna go recklessly swing against him for a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Six. So that's gonna be 11 piercing damage.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And my... Yeah, one of my reflections is gonna move up to the side as well, and then is going to take a swipe with the snakes.
Alright. I'm just gonna have them share your space just because of how clustered it is here. Just to keep things
Yeah, that's kind of why I was stammering a little bit of like, recklessly as well, for 24.
Yeah, that'll hit, yeah. This guy looks... Well, I mean, he looked already dead, but he looks super... almost dead.
Super dead?
Super dead.
Super dead. 1d4 plus 3. 7.
7?
Yeah.
So these snakes reach out and hit him, and he dies.
Yeah.
Again!
Woo.
He falls back over, never even getting to his turn. Poor son of a bitch. Alright. However, are we done?
No.
Oh, why would we be? Don't be silly, Goo. Alright. So, after that, something really weird happens. So you're standing on this crack, and you see this green ugly bubble appear. And then you're looking down after hitting this guy, and you're looking at it, you're like, that's fucking weird. And then this little eyeball rolls around to be at the top of the bubble, and it just kind of oozes out to be in the space beside you as it stands up and makes this huge, bubbly, grotesque, enormous, malformed looking, obese, demonic creature. And he just kind of looks around. Hemlock? Sup?
You know, when I woke up this morning, I thought this was gonna be a quick smash and grab. I didn't think we'd be doing this, gals, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm going to let's test the waters. Let's stab it. Let's see what happens.
Let me see. Stab.
Where is it?
It is right now at the south side of the party, on Hemlock's right and behind Centessa as she's standing there, facing this dead, again, creature.
Okay. I'll stay where I am then. All right, yeah. Let's test the waters. Let's do this. Well,
12, you say?
yeah.
Unfortunately, a 12 will not hit. I had no idea what his EC was.
All right. Okay then. Then that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Inyoka, you look to your left, and this creature seems to have bubbled his way into existence. You saw him kind of bubble up from this crack, and you see the crack is a little bigger than it was in the last round. It seems to be growing, but very, very slowly. But this creature has bubbled his way out of the crack, and it is your turn, but it is adjacent to you. So what would you like to do?
So I'll still cast a Cure Wounds on Centessa. So
That would be lovely.
I'll be 10.
You need to play healers, because you are rocking a D8.
Good, right?
Seems good to me. I don't know about
Okay.
the person.
Thank you.
No problem. Unfortunately, there's not really much besides that I can do. So that will be the end of my turn.
Healing people is a pretty big fucking thing, so that's pretty great. After that, Mala the Vicious. What would you like to do?
So this demon and all the other monsters have essentially come from the fucking ground. There's this crack in the ground.
I mean, without putting too much thought into it, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move closer towards the window where we threw the gremlin out.
Uh-huh.
And I'm still gonna shoot at the guy. But I'm staying closer to this window just in case.
Just in case, what?
That they're just going to keep appearing and we need to flee.
Alrighty then. Do you want to fire at it, or do you want to hold your action to leave these bitches behind?
No, I'm gonna fire at it. I'm not leaving them behind.
Boo.
That's an 11.
Dude, an 11 unfortunately will not hit.
Okay.
As large as this guy is, somehow.
I can't even talk to mention that we should flee. But can I use a bonus action to break more of the glass?
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to just reach out and shatter more of it. You do have a crossbow in your hand, so...
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna break more of it to see if they'll look at me. Just to get their attention a little bit. And make a face like, we need to go.
I mean, they're in the middle of combat, so we will do something when we get to that point.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Centessa, it is your turn. What's your passive perception?
My passive is not good. It is a 12.
That's good enough to know that you did hear glass breaking near your friend. And the reason I say it's good enough is because it could be a creature coming through the window to your friend. So I will say if you look over there, you see Mala with her crossbow reaching behind her and breaking the glass. Or make up that what you will, but if you do too much, it will be your action.
Okay, so... Thing is, I'm right up in this guy's face, too.
He's large.
Fuck it, yeah, I'm just gonna attack this guy. Recklessly. 27.
27 will hit.
Okay.
Is that a natural 20? Oh, wait, never mind.
No, very close. 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. You got it.
And then reflections are going to attack. Oh, that's nope. 20, please. 20. 13 and a 17. There we go.
You said 17?
17 to hit.
No, that will hit, yes.
Cool. Sneaky snakes. 4 piercing.
You got it.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so after that, it is his turn. He has 3 people in front of him. You're the only one who's done damage to him. So I'm gonna go after you. But this guy has better than a +4, so you better hope and pray. Because we're up to +6 now. Oh yeah, big leagues, baby. Let's see here. He is going to bite you with this large, gluttonous face, who is really large and just a lot of fluff around those jaws as he just reaches down and just for an 8 to hit. Oh wait,
Nope.
22 to hit. I forgot you swung reckless.
Yeah, I did. Instant regret, but not.
Don't regret nothing. 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
And then
But
he
I feel like there's
swings these arms at you. But here's the good news. He doesn't do much damage because he does poison damage. So you're only going to take a partial amount of this. 17 to hit.
That does hit.
6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
I forgot to actually roll with advantage, but it's fine. 15 to hit.
No, that misses.
Alrighty. So he slashes with one of his claws and bites down at you. Or he bites down at you, misses, slashes, manages to hit you, and you feel like a little bit of tingling again, but nothing that affects you. And that is the end of his turn. After that, Hemlock, what would you like to do?
Sorry, you stab. Going to stab it.
Stab at thee.
Ooh, 15.
15 to hit. Alright. And I forgot to ask. I don't know what your passive perception is, but I'm going to say the same thing I said about Centessa. That because your friend is over there, if you heard broken glass and turned around, you would see her holding her crossbow at the window, breaking glass, which is just a little strange.
I sort of do like a double take and like a quick shrug, like what is it? What are you doing? And then I'm gonna...
Yeah, you do hit him, by the way.
Okay, awesome, fantastic. Am I? Oh, yep, right up on it. So I get sneak attack damage. Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Always good, always good. Oh, nice, 20 damage.
Ow. Yeah, that hurt.
Darn right it did. Heck yeah.
That's a good chunk of damage.
That's
Is
really
there anything else you'd like to do?
That's Laurel numbers right there. Nah, I'm good.
And at half the levels. And Yoka. What do you want to do? You see this large, grotesque creature just trying to wail on Centessa. And I'm like, beat the shit out of him. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Earthbind.
What does that do?
I believe it just keeps them from moving at all.
Alright, fair enough. So, strength saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
That's an 11.
They fail.
Alright, so he is bound by earth.
And I believe that'll be it.
Alrighty. So, with that, speaking of Mala, stop breaking that window, dude. Shit's expensive.
She's gonna climb out of it. And I'm gonna fire at him with my crossbow, and I'm gonna use my arcane shot again for Shadow Arrow to try to blind him. Please
All right.
don't fail me.
Now you know she's leaving.
18.
An 18 will hit. I was giving him
Okay.
plus 1 AC because of Hemlock.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, sick. Ooh, 15.
That's a pass.
Oh.
That is 16 points of damage. 7
Oh my god.
force, and then 9 psychic.
I would like to just open the egg on this one. So he is resistant to cold and lightning. He is immune to fire and poison.
Mm-hmm.
And you manage to dance around his fucking immunities with this fucking arrow. Alright, you said 18 points of damage?
16.
Better. Okay. Still sucks.
And Mala, she can't talk, but she can make mouth noises. So she is going to scream. Because in order to form words, that's what your tongue is for. You can make noise.
Good God. Okay. Yeah, that'll get my attention.
That might be intimidating to the demon.
Like, what? What? Oh.
And she's gonna back away a little bit more from the window so people can get out.
Mom, are you
Alrighty.
bailing?
She is gone. Hemlock actually probably wouldn't be able to see her anymore. Well, maybe a little. Barely. As she leaves the view, though, she is
I was
fucking
like,
leaving.
nope, not today.
Yeah. Alright, Centessa. We're going to repeat the same thing as last time. You may not hear glass anymore, but you kind of like peek back out of the corner of your eye to check on your friend, and she is leaving.
I'll quickly look at the others like, are we, where is she going? Are we going with her?
Yes. I think yes. Probably yes.
Okay. And yeah, action, disengage. Reflections are staying, and yeet myself out the window. Anyways, the reflection is going to try to beat the shit out of this thing.
Alright.
With the snakes.
Beat its sexy ass.
Reckless. Don't phrase it as that, please, for the love of God.
None of
Does
that.
a 12 hit?
What? No. Reckless?
Yeah, that was with Reckless.
Y'all like shit. You probably should run. Okay. So, unfortunately, a 12 will not hit. Even though this guy's quite large, he has thick skin.
Yep.
I just saw the gif and that's fucking hilarious. Poor dude. Alright. After that... Oh, it's his turn. Cool. So basically there's two people to choose from.
And the reflections.
I'm ignoring those.
Okay.
So, do they look exactly like... No, he saw you leave. I mean... What's his intelligence? 17. Yeah, so he's attacking the two people who are here. Hemlock and Inyoka. You know what? I'm going to keep the picking going. Hemlock, you want to be even or odd?
Even's been working for me so far. I'll take even.
All right. Oh, it was almost an extra 20. Wouldn't have meant anything, but it would make me feel good. Okay. So 8.
All right.
Oh, whoops. Hemlock, we are going for you. So he's going to try to bite you down. You see this, like, blubberous mouth. Just skin surrounding this mouth as he chomps down at you with a 24 to hit.
Damn. Yeah, that is.
8 points of piercing damage. And then these two large arms with this wave of skin under them swinging at you. The first claw is a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, the second one is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Oh my god, this is just annoying. Okay then, so you are good to go minus a small little bite.
Oh, alright.
After that, let's see here. How many rounds has it been? That is 1, this is 2. Okay, so, Hemlock, as this guy is swinging at you, like, oh dear, and you're dodging a little bit, you kind of look over to your left, over your shoulder, and you see this blue crack in the ground. And like in Yoka, you see it's a bit bigger than it used to be. And you see kind of this, or you hear this like this, like buzzing sound. And then you see this ugly, grotesque, large mosquito-type creature fly up out of this crack. This
Not great.
blue-lit crack in the ground.
Not great. Okay, alright. I
And-
think it's time to go.
Hemlock, it is your turn.
I draw
Actually,
the
you know
line
what?
at giant bugs.
Let me roll his initiative. What was yours? Oh, you don't go first.
Oh no. No.
Turns out
No.
flying creatures are quite quick. Okay.
No.
Let's... You know what? I'm going to share the love. And Yoka,
Yeah.
I'm going to do something at you, because I didn't read his stat block, because I didn't think we were going to get this far. Jesus. So it has like this needle, like, proboscis on the front of it.
Okay.
Has these 2 legs, these 2 claws at the front, 4 wings, and it is pretty big. For a fly, it's a little intimidating. It's easily 5 foot long. And it flies up, and in Yoka, it looks directly at you, and it's going to try to proboscis you. I don't know how to use that in a verb, I'm sorry. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So the proboscis hits you for 14 points of piercing damage,
Ugh.
plus 24 points of necrotic damage, and the target's hit points maximum is reduced by the amount equal to the necrotic damage. So your hit point max is also reduced by 24.
So I'm being dealt 24?
No ma'am, 14 plus 24, unless you're resistant to one of them, piercing or necrotic.
I'm down.
Did the necrotic damage take you to 0?
No.
Yes.
No.
Let me continue reading. And the target's hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage taken. If this effect reduces a creature's hit point maximum to 0, the creature dies. This reduction to a creature's hit point maximum lasts until the creature finishes a long rest or until it's affected by a spell like Greater Restoration.
I have lesser restoration, but that's it.
So this thing flies up, sticks its proboscis into you, and then just sucks the life out of you. And Hemlock, you look across you as you see the life leave Enyoka's eyes before her body falls to the ground.
Oh no, that's not great. That's not good.
How does Framen react? That's my question.
Is there a spoiler if I say we got a reverse Hedwig? Is that a spoiler?
So Enyoka, it is your turn, but this is awkward. So, or I'm sorry, actually, it's Hemlock's turn. I apologize. We'll get to that if you want to think about what you want Framen to do. So we actually haven't talked about Framen yet on the actual recording. So when it comes to your turn, we're gonna get some animal sadness out of this. But in the meantime, Hemlock, it's your turn. You saw this happen. You see this blue flying creature. You see this large, gluttonous creature of demonic influence. I mean, y'all don't know what demons are, but that's what this is. It's a gluttonous demon who is very large. He, in theory, hits hard, but not for you guys. It doesn't fucking hit. So, I mean, Centessa, she took off. You turn around, Mallet's fucking gone. I mean, it's you.
Oh, shit.
And
so
Framen.
I know she's dead.
You saw the life. You saw the life leave her eyes, and you're an assassin. And I mean, you guys, even if you didn't want to, would be forced to kill people who encroached on your area. So you've probably seen people die before. I would say, you know.
Kill people. Right. I'll as a free action, I'm gonna whistle towards Ramen, throw my head, and then I'm gonna pour one out for her. But I'm gonna go. I'm going to disengage as my bonus action, and then I'm gonna leg it and dive out of that window.
All right.
We gotta go.
So
I feel like we did a bad thing. We have to leave.
you run. You hop out of the window. Framen.
We gotta go.
How does Framen react? What is Framen doing? Maci, I want to know everything.
I would hate to say, but would probably try attacking.
Ramen, don't be a hero.
I wanna say that this little white owl has like a little tear come down its eyes as it watches Enyoka drop, and then just it, out of sadness and anger, launches itself with its one hit point towards these demons.
Well, it'll throw. So okay, it's gonna grab a book off the shelf, throw it at the freaking bug thing, and go with them.
Bruh, it's got a -4 to its strength.
Fight.
Okay. So I will say, it actually does have flyby. So it can peck at them, and then it will not provoke opportunities attack if it flies away from them.
Okay. What's the roll I need to do for that?
Roll 1d20 plus 3. And then if it hits, it'll do 1 slashing damage. 13. Unfortunately, a 13 didn't hit either of them. So Framen flies out the window.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I kind of want to view from the window itself, looking in, kind of into this chapel, seeing the blood on the ground, seeing this large, fat demon laughing and looking around hungrily. This flying blue creature, the 3 dead demons on the floor, and then behind them just Enyoka lying there, unmoving and lifeless, as her sisters flee, harmed and bloodied, some of them themselves. Healed up from her. Couple of y'all living because of her. So you run, and where do you want to go? You want to leave the village itself? You want to flee to
Yeah.
the mayor and warn him of oncoming danger?
Yeah, I'm muted.
No, we get the fuck
Oh,
out of
let's
there.
just-
Fuck
Yeah,
this
no,
shit.
we're leaving. We're going.
This shit, I'm out.
All right. So you guys run away, and y'all probably get like 200 yards away when you actually turn back. And now that we're not in initiative order, you can assume that every few seconds or so, another one's going to come out. And as that hole got bigger, more were going to come out. Bigger ones were going to come out. And you sit there, and by the time you get 200-300 yards away, and you turn around, you see the doors of that temple have flung open, broke off their hinges, and you see creatures flying out. You see creatures of unknown horrors running out, grabbing people up, snapping them, breaking limbs off, tearing into them, biting into them, clawing into them. You see them doing what they attempted to do to you, but failed. As you turn and you run. Which way do y'all run?
Probably back home.
Back to the home that was being invaded?
Was that?
We
our
have no
got
home.
invaded?
I think so.
Where? Refresh my memory. Why did we come here to get this artifact?
To use it to fight our enemies.
Okay.
We were supposed to get more, but
Centessa does have maybe what could have been referred to as the Sword of Hephaestus. Could anybody identify that besides Yoka?
I think I can.
No.
Oh?
I have I have a +2 to arcane.
Alright, you know what? For funsies, go ahead and roll it.
5.
I regret to inform you, you have no idea what it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
But at the end of the day, when you guys have ran, exhausted yourselves, and you take a breather, I mean, I wouldn't say y'all take a full rest because, I mean, could you really sleep after that shit before you get miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away?
Yeah.
But as you're sitting down with this sword, Centessa, I would like you to add a +3 Vorpal short sword
Ooh,
to your inventory.
Very nice, a Vorpal sword.
I love those swords so much.
Lucky.
A lot of people do.
Lucky.
You know, if you kill in her sleep, it can be yours.
Snicker snack.
That'd be pretty cool on a rogue, you know what I mean? Or a fighter with action surge, just imagine.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's
too bad
actually
I'm an
cool.
arcane archer, and having
Oh.
a sword does not benefit me.
Ooh, I kind of wonder what that would look like. Ooh, Brittany knows her next build.
Killing Centessa first.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just thinking.
I'm right here.
Well, we have it's a 10-step program.
All right.
Step 1, kill Centessa.
Every
So
sister for themselves.
as you guys flee north, back to your home that you, I don't know, are hoping that people are alive at, or whatever, we're going to go ahead and end it there with the destruction of one town, and maybe the destruction of a lot more.
Oopsie. Whoops.
As we all say goodbye, Inyoka, Maci, for the honor of Inyoka, do you want to say goodbye first?
Goodbye.
All right, everybody
All right.
else.
See y'all.
Bye.
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 Whoops.